Let's go. Dude, I'm going to miss Ronnie Seebok after this episode. Thank God he comes back in season 4.
And yeah, from what I recall, another great episode, by the way.
About him coming back.
Guess we'll be wearing a Seebok shirt for that episode.
Yeah, hell yeah. Oh, you know what? Actually, I think I want my Seebok shirt to be a sweatshirt, but like a crew neck sweatshirt.
A crew neck?
Like he's wearing. He's got like the Fila. He's got the Fila shirt on the whole time. So one of those crew neck where it's not a hoodie, just a regular like neck.
Yeah, maybe we should do like a zip up, Brett Ernst style Seebok shirt.
Dude, I'll go all of it. I'll rock multiple pieces of Seebok apparel.
I think a pullover crew.
I gotta be honest, you guys. I kept thinking about that sensible punk shirt that chick made. I know it's a one-off, but like, it looks
fantastic.
Dude, we need a sensible punk shirt. What I really want is Lancer isn't punk. And the A in Lancer is anarchy.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, you know what these conversations mean. You must be back at the chapel for another edition of Six and Jump, everybody. I'm Big J. Okerson, joined, of course, by Ari Shaffir and Dan Soder.
Everyone knows I'm the old Seebok of Aurora. Everyone calls me the Ronnie Seebok of Aurora.
Just say no. You come down. Why don't you come down to Aurora and tell me if there's anything you want to say yes to?
They ain't got career day in Aurora.
Today's episode, of course, is brought to you by Sybian. Sybian, brand new this year, and it's for your lady. It's a masturbation device designed for use primarily by women, but it's not saying you can't do what you want to do with it. You want to spread your legs over the saddle that resembles the body of a half-formed midget, and then get something inside of you with 2 active motors that will drive you absolutely wild.
Dude, get your grundle. Yeah, get your grundle jiggled.
How are you going to explain it to a significant other? I don't know. Say it's a piece of furniture. Maybe leave the dildo attachment under your bed. Maybe keep it in some sort of an attic. Either way, it's going to be humiliating to earn. But let me tell you, when those motors get going, you are not going to care. It is Squirt City. That is the Sybian, brought to you by some pervert.
Do you think the Sybian...
My girlfriend really loves horseback riding. Can this mimic that at all?
It really can. If you're looking for a nice, a pleasant and timid hymen break, this is the move for you.
Well, did you guys know originally the Sybian's name was the Cum Pony?
If you're not prepared for the emotional attachment of taking a girl's virginity, coax her onto a Sybian. Get that hymen broken, and then you are just one more guy to the party.
Or maybe you and your girl like to recreate Genuine's pony song.
If your girl just sat on a Sybian in front of you, she goes, oh my God, that feels great. Hang on, let me get my toy out. It's the only way I can. And then she just goes away from you and sits on a fucking thing.
You're playing video games, and you're like, are you done?
Stroke my hair.
Touch my shoulder. Just touch it. Don't fucking rub me. Touch my shoulder.
You know what's funny? Can you bring up, Dan, can you bring up a Sybian? Because I believe you could have it on the floor, or your knees and stuff are on the floor, or I believe you can purchase 4 screw-on legs if you want to keep it up higher.
Oh, hold on. Now hold on.
Turning your Sybian upside down. Turning your Sybian upside down. The screw-in legs has to feel semi-humiliating.
Jay, I got to be honest. I heard from my insiders at Creative Artists Agency that the Sybian is looking for a partnership with a massive radio host. So if this goes well, maybe that radio host can be us. 1987. Here we go.
It could be us. Yeah, Sybian's supposed to become a big thing on radio for a while.
Who knows where it'll be?
I don't know what show it is. Look, right now it's 1987, and it's anybody's game.
Dude, look at all the hookups, dude. That's it out the box, dude. Look at this. All these little fucking dildos in a bag.
You get a bag of dildos. You get the thing, but no, I'm wrong about that. It does not have. By the way, you see the Hippo Love Machine, because that's so funny that there has to be Sybian knockoffs. There's Sybian knockoffs.
Immediately, Hippo Love Machine. Wow, that looks like a one of those things you turn. You know that thing.
Yeah, like a sit and spin.
Sit and spin. Yeah.
Dude, look at all the attachments.
I mean, by the way, if you are riding a Sibian and then also have a fucking machine hitting your butt from behind you. Even if you're not that attractive, if you're a girl willing to play that game, guys will come.
Dude, it's funny to think of a woman that's got a Sibian attachments like a Hitman case. And she just shows up and she's like, let me assemble.
You really are marketing wrong to women if it has attachments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, get your gay butt blown out.
I don't understand how this works. What is this? Where's this go?
What are we doing? Why are we doing this?
We do have some email this week. Pretty fantastic. One, I'm gonna have to apologize, I guess, because I misunderstood an email where they were saying that in the what's it, the clown episode?
Yeah, in the custody of a clown.
In the custody of a clown.
I believe that's season 2, episode 1, if I remember from memory.
It is. That's correct.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, season 2, episode 1. They said that that the little boy,
Yeah.
his father, was it this one where he's like a father? Let me see here.
Yeah, the actor that played the little boy in Custody of a Clown, his father, his biological father, is the priest from Exorcist.
His biological father, yeah, and his brother is Jason Patrick.
Yes.
So I will say, I thought they were saying the actor who played the father.
Oh, to be honest, the sign of a man is admitting when he's wrong, and you've done that. I know that was hard.
It was. I didn't like it at all.
Maybe later we could make a public video.
Jay, I'm really proud of you, dude.
That was tough, Jay, and I think you're better for it. Yeah. Be better.
I don't know if this is a guess or not, but it does say that Dustin Gwen went to the writers, he believes, to complain about spending hours in wardrobe, hair, and makeup for 2-3 minutes of camera time per episode.
That's really fucking funny.
Wow.
I don't know. I don't know. Who knows if that's true, but it's
I can see that. It's like, why my hair is poofed up to a level. It's like, come on, and I'm not even on. The whole episode's about how I don't exist.
I'm way on board. I'm way on board with Dustin on this one because I have done the same thing on Billions when they made me cancel a bonfire and I was there for 9 hours for nothing. And they just had me sit there and then they were like, "We might see you in this shot," and I was like, "Okay, cool." And then they're like, "You know what? We're not going to see you in the shot." And I was like,
"We might see you, but you're not in an action opening every week."
I know. I'm a very small part of that. Yeah, he's supposed to be part of the Sixth and Jump.
Dude, I did a lot of commercials. The second commercial I ever did was with the Sklar brothers. And they were like, Ari, we need you on set for what? And then I was like, okay. And then I was like, say, all right, I gotta go. We were in like a holding area, and they were like, you must have done enough of these by now. They didn't know I hadn't. They're like, you must have done enough of these by now to know when they say we need you, that means they don't need you for like an hour. I was like, what? No, yeah, okay. Well, I gotta go to the bathroom. And then I went in there and I waited for like an hour for them to fucking start.
And you gotta act cool. You're like, no. I fucking knew. I knew they didn't need me. Whatever. You guys are gay.
No, you're the ones.
Any more emails, Jay?
Oh yeah. They in the episode Blindsided, Depp, and I think this is a recurring thing because I believe he did it in this episode as well as many others. Right before he shoots the before he shoots Sherilyn Fenn's dad.
Yeah, in the kitchen.
Yeah, in the kitchen.
That he's still on the force after that.
That he
once a captain.
That he once again. He seems to pull his gun out of his inside jacket pocket often. He just has a loose gun flipping around. It's never in a holster or anything. Johnny, and also when he reveals the gun in that part 1 of is it Besieged?
Yeah, Besieged.
When he pulls it out in part 1 of Besieged, I think when he pulls out
He was undercover during that. He was still technically undercover for another 4 or 5 seconds.
I understand that, but I'm just saying a loose gun bouncing around your pocket just seems like more attention grabbing than anything. But
well, it's what it is it makes him look like a fumbling presidential assassin. Like those people that are like, I'm gonna kill a politician and then they get caught because they can't grab the gun in time.
Oh yeah.
He's like, get him. Yeah, he's like, hey, Senator. God damn it, they arrest him.
Well, let me tell you something. Oh God.
Oh God. Oh God.
Can you hear me that? Can you
pick that?
And then someone's got to tell him to go. He was a factory worker in the city. You shut down that factory. And they go, oh, that's why he tried to kill me.
Mark B. Dan, if you could bring this up, send a clip along, a YouTube clip
Okay.
that I can send to you if you want, maybe.
I am on it. I'm looking. I got the email right
Okay,
here.
it's,
I don't know if I had the-
Holly Robinson. This is from Mark B. That last one was from Bill, by the way. And you're
Is this the
absolutely
one where she says don't fuck? Her grandmama says don't fuck the other people.
Found it.
it says Holly Robinson speaking about Johnny Depp on 21 Jump Street. So
All right, you guys ready?
thoughts are,
It might be that one. Yeah.
Hold on.
If it's this one, watch the pause after she says my auntie or whoever told me not to fuck anybody. And yep, I think it's this one. And
Hold
when
on, I
she
gotta-
says, and
I
I
gotta
didn't
make
fuck
sh-
anybody.
Oh man, I got to make sure I share.
You gotta shut down everything. Personal addresses.
Videos. I got to make sure I shoot videos, not just pictures. All right, here we go. Boom.
But that was the one thing that I knew, that my mom sent me off to the airport and said, whatever you do, no matter how cute these boys are, whatever you do, don't get romantically involved with any of them. And that was some good advice.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That was a long pause,
Wow.
dude.
It was
she got dry mouth immediately. She went,
And
Um, and Dustin and I are still friends to this day. And you go, it was Aoki?
I wish I had listened. Yeah.
And whatever you do, don't get romantically involved with any of them. And that was some good advice, because it just complicates things, you know? It's just too much drama. Jeff Yeager was the original Tom Hansen. And it was Jeff and myself and Peter and
he was
Steven
ugly,
and Dustin.
so I didn't
He was
care.
ugly.
And we were the Jump Street crew. We got up there and we bonded immediately. You know, all of us were pretty green.
We were like, I hope Jeff doesn't go anywhere. He's the perfect Tom Hansen.
None of us had been to Vancouver.
And they
So
open
we
up the
went
door and
out
he
all
goes,
the
here's our new
time.
Tom
We had a-
Hansen.
Yeah.
Like an angel walks in the room.
She just had to wear a diaper for 3 weeks after
You can tell
seeing
Aoki and her were both like, I'm not gonna be the standout anymore, am I?
Yeah. Dude, I bet fucking Deloise was like, all right, I could probably take this guy out to be the hunk. And then Depp showed up and went, well, fuck this.
He's like, oh, I'm the
Shit.
fucking fat pig on the show now.
to work. We went in
Fantastic.
each other's dressing rooms, so we were immediately bonded. So we shot for 2 weeks together, and then some drama happened, and as it happens in Hollywood, Jeff got replaced, or they
What
called
drama?
to say Jeff was going.
No, I want to know what
Yeah,
happened.
some drama happened. Who did he
You
fight?
know how
somebody?
it goes. Jeff fucks the director's girlfriend, and then they
You know how it is in Hollywood.
Jeff trapped me in my trailer and wagged his penis at me.
No, in those days, that was fine. But the problem was
Yeah,
he was
Jeff-
wearing Gucci, and they were not a sponsor.
Because Jeff rapes 2 PAs, and bing bong boom. Before you know it, we got
Bada.
Jeff Hansen.
Dustin
Long story
Wynn.
short.
Dustin Wynn was cooking fucking chicken hearts outside, and it made Peter sick, and he fucking threw up.
Place. Now that freaked us
He goes,
all out.
the ancient samurai demon who follows Dustin Wynn accidentally showed up and killed Yeager. So then
So
we need a new Hansen.
they go, the lore is that 5 centuries ago, Dustin's great-great-grandfather defeated an evil samurai in a cherry blossom duel, and for 5 generations he's followed him.
And now he's
So-
haunted by the ghost of a dragon shogun. And,
Anyway, none of this was available to us during casting, but we found out shortly afterwards, and there could be only one, as it were.
Long story short, we found
zigzag zig.
long story short, we found Jeff nailed to the ceiling. No one knows how he got up there.
It was definitely something. It was definitely ceremonial and some sort of like a ritual. Is ritualistic, but and then it turns out this new kid John Depp was available.
Yeah.
'Cause we didn't know who was.
James Depp. Jonathan
Actually,
Depp.
that reminds me, he came to the store once. I was not there. Matt Edgar told me about it. He came to the store and hung out with Stanhope just in the back of the main room, green room, you know,
Yeah.
the old Coke room. And Brody walked in there, and everyone was like kind of gathered in there, and it was like Johnny Depp. He's bigger than a bit in big, you know.
He's fucking Johnny Depp.
Yeah, he's above life. And Brody walks in. And he's like, "Hi, how you going?" He just sees him. Johnny Depp sees what's happened. Can't be the first time, and he just diffuses. He stands up and goes, "Hi, I'm John." And Brody's like, "Johnny Depp."
Yeah, don't. Yeah.
Dude,
By
that's
the way, how
funny.
dare you? How dare you, Johnny Depp, ever introduce yourself as John? How dare
Yeah,
you?
come on, you better give me
Fuck
that
off
why,
yourself.
bud. I mean, Brody was a guy that it seemed hard to trip him up. So even that tripping him up, being like, "Yes, you are Johnny Depp." That is positive energy.
You
A lot of leather bracelets. Yes.
You went to La Perla High School, where
Yeah.
famous first baseman John Kruk attended.
He goes, "Yes, you played shortstop junior year, batted 368, positive energy. Johnny Depp."
Next, you know,
Well, here we go. This is Johnny Depp showing up at 21 Jump Street.
Look
say
at her
Jeff
face.
was going to be
Look at her
replaced.
face
Now that
already.
Hollywood, some drama
This is
happened.
way
They've gone
after,
into
right?
Shaffir
Or what?
Yeah.
Uh,
for
This
2
is
weeks
2010.
together. And then some drama happened, and as as it happens in Hollywood, Jeff got replaced, or they called
By the way,
to
pause
say
this for a
Jeff
second.
was going to be replaced.
yeah.
What a great fucking note for all the comedians in LA and New York. All you gotta do is say some drama happened.
That's
She's
it.
not getting into it. She's not revealing any information about anybody. Take sides. Just like, shit went down
Before social
That's all you gotta
media.
say.
before social media.
Before
Now
social
she'd be
media, she's
yeah.
like, "Look, some stuff happened." Right now, you'd be like, Jeff Yeager, getting ready to star in 21 Jump Street, exposes himself to
Former 21 Jump Street star killed by
Have we looked
Shogun Ghost.
and we looked up this Jaeger guy to see the fucking
Oh, dude.
that wet thumb that they thought was going to be Johnny Depp before
He's
Johnny
not
Depp came
great.
in.
He's not great.
Let's look him
I
up,
looked him up
dude.
because I saw this. It's not great. This actually fed me from the Slim Fast commercial. Fed me to this video.
Jeff Yeager, dude. Here he is. Jeff Yeager, actor. That can't be him.
It doesn't make any sense why they would think that this guy would carry a show.
What a fucking dorkosaurus.
Let's
He's
see.
so-
Let's
he's
see
got
who
guest star
they
written
first saw.
all over him.
Oh, man. You guys ready for this fucking...
I am, and I'll tell you what. Whatever this guy looks like, it seems like. Oh Jesus! Yeah, character actor. I've seen this guy before.
That was him in 21 Jump Street, by the way.
Where?
That's him as Tommy Hansen.
That's him.
Oh,
Tommy
wow.
Hansen.
This guy's a character actor. I've definitely seen him in stuff before, but I'll tell you what's so fucking funny about that. It was going to be him. And then, I mean, this is a thing when Johnny Depp walks in, I mean, two producers high-fived immediately.
Dude, you go from this to this.
Oh, come
Yeah.
on.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie though. Shirtless Jeff Yeager, fucking, what's up, dude? Dude's
He
He
packed.
looks like if like you'd be like, dude, your dad's in shape.
Yeah, dude. You'd be like, dude, your dad's got fucking pecs, dude.
It
Look
means
at this.
absolutely nothing. It means
I was-
nothing.
Was that Jeff and? Oh no, that's Holly Robinson Pete. All right. Anyways, back to her not dishing.
Not dishing. I want to know what that drama is now. Like I've never
Please,
wanted to
now
know
that's-
anything in my life.
Yeah, I want to know if she's just like, and that white boy showed up, and it was fucking Squirt City.
Yeah, she was like Slick Puss City.
Yeah. She goes, I had to stop Peter from taking a shot at him.
Hollywood, Jeff got replaced, or they called to say Jeff was going to be replaced. Now that freaked us all out because we didn't know who was next, and so the next thing I know, in comes this, guy named Johnny Depp. No clue who he was. And then he comes
what
with
this is
this
behind the
like
scenes
torn
footage.
up
This isn't
hat
actually the
on,
show.
and that he still wears to this day, and these combat boots.
That's so
that-
funny. She's shitting on his hat.
and that he still wears to this day. Guy named Johnny Depp. No clue who he was. And then he comes with this like torn up hat on, and that he still wears to this day, and these combat
funny.
boots that he still wears to this day. And
So
he was
cool.
just
He's
this
so
kind
cool.
of bright-eyed guy, just very very sweet,
Okay.
really sweet.
Yeah,
was-
look at those thoughts.
guy.
going.
He was very sensitive
was,
to the situation he was coming
cool.
into.
Yeah.
But we were all
cries
pros,
when
and
he comes.
it wasn't his fault, so we didn't hold anything against him. And as soon as he came in, just picked up where we left off, and we all bonded. I mean, we were the
We
first.
completely forgot about
Then he-
Jeff.
then he started
Jeff is watching
bullying.
this with a gun in his mouth. He's like, oh no, you guys didn't care that I left.
Then he started getting his chubby friends just roles whenever he wanted, and it sort of dominated the whole show. But it's
She
whatever.
goes-
I
she
don't
goes,
hold a grudge.
was Dustin mad that Sal got more time than him on the episode? I think so. I think he was a little upset.
First season.
Didn't even think of it that way. Sal got more fucking burn.
Yeah.
We were
These
extremely,
episodes, true.
extremely tight.
Sal got. Oh,
Sal
yeah.
Jenko got more screen time in this than
Wow.
Arky.
Yeah, what are they using him for? What's the
I don't know, man. For karate kicks.
Let me go through the rest of these here. That was from. Oh, this is a fun one too. That Jake Thompson says that you guys noticed that in the dartboard in the balcony of the chapel has a picture of Ronald Reagan in the middle of it.
I thought it was Nixon. Is it Reagan?
It says
I
Reagan. I
feel
think
like
it
I
is
did
Reagan. It is
notice that.
Reagan. It is Reagan. I did notice he didn't say anything about it.
Now, is that from Jenko still, or is that Fuller? I mean, Jenko would hate Reagan, right?
Yeah, Janko would hate Reagan, and I think Fuller knows enough about. I don't know. Maybe
Do they
Fuller
just leave
doesn't. Maybe
that?
Fuller's a black conservative.
We also have from David Gulick says doesn't know if you've seen this, but there's rare footage of Johnny Depp playing in a band called The Kids. According to the guy who shot the video and put it up on YouTube, this was in 1982 at a Florida nightclub before the band went to Los Angeles seeking a record deal. You don't see Johnny Depp in the video until 2 minutes and 15 seconds in, wearing a Biohazard T-shirt.
Wow.
And it was that's not Biohazard the band, by the way, but you see like a young Johnny Depp pulling the. So his real
5
acting
years
stretch
before
was
this.
to be the dork.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
him like acting. Was like me being like, I'm gonna be the dork, and eventually they're like,
In
too
Platoon, was
cool.
he Was he playing 16-year-old? Was that him, or was that somebody else?
What in '82?
In Platoon, somebody was
Uh,
playing like an underage, like a 16-year-old who had somehow signed up for the war.
It's probably him.
That is him at the
Probably
black
we'll have
dude.
to look that up. This is a great one right here. This is from Roger Downs, who wants to say that Roddy Seebok should have been one of the greatest villains in TV history.
true.
He is amazing. He said it would have been great to see him as a recurring character, like a Joker of 21 Jump Street. That would have
Yeah.
been fucking fantastic.
He does, right? He's like,
It touches it. He goes, now if that's not gonna work for you, then okay. I fucking love Ronnie Seebok, dude. Go get your Seebok shirts now at remembertobehappy.com. We got the Reebok logo with the Seebok instead of
By the way,
Reebok.
the way he even talks about everything, he goes, okay, here's what I gotta say. What do you gotta say?
You want to know how I got these clothes? I'm gay.
I'm gay.
Ronnie Seebok comes out to you when he's like 25, and you go, "Yeah, Ronnie, we knew." And he goes, "What was it?" You go, "Mostly it was the chest touching. I think it was a lot of the chest touching. I knew you were gay."
yeah, it's general gayness in general.
No, he should have bopped him on the nose. He should have just gone like, "Boop." Look at you.
And this is also a great one that the same Roger Downs also points out in this email to
Yeah.
talk about a low-key shot at what a garbage cop Judy is.
It's terrible.
In the movies, when they give cameos to people, he goes, and she's Officer Hoffs. They acknowledge it's Officer Hoffs in the movie. She's a 25-year veteran of the force and certainly would have worked her way up to captain, maybe chief.
Easy.
Maybe something federal like Hanson and Penhall in the DEA, which they were in at the end of the movie. They're DEA agents. Nope, she runs the carpool, which is true. They get the car from her. That she runs the garage in full uniform.
See?
That is how terrible she is.
Whoever
great
wrote
call.
21
Great
Jump
call,
Street,
Roger.
the movie, I gotta watch 21 Jump Street, the movie, because whoever wrote that did pay close attention to Hoffs' police work.
Oh my God, yeah. I mean, just the fact that they're Doug and they do the whatchamacallit brothers.
Oh, they do the McQuaid brothers?
Yeah.
Oh man, I gotta watch
Character.
that. You know what's funny is I watched 21 Jump Street in the theater, thought it was funny, thought it was a really good movie, liked it, but I didn't know all the 21 Jump Street lore.
Yeah, there might be some insider shit that you just weren't aware of. Like when you watch The Simpsons, then you hit like 15 years later, you're like, oh, this is from a Hitchcock movie.
Dude, I was watching now that I have Disney Plus, and I watch Simpsons to go to sleep at night or whatever, and you don't realize how many fucking dark ass Vietnam references they make for Principal Skinner. Where you're just like, oh yeah, you realize like there's one where he's at a flea market and he picks up a helmet and he goes, oh, I wore this for 3 months in a Vietnamese prisoner of war camp. Never thought I'd see this old girl. And then the guy with the missing arm goes, it's a small world. And he goes, it really is. And you're like, dude, I didn't know he was a fucking John McCain.
It really. Also, we have Matt Beinfest says
I'm just gonna break in right there and say dumb name. but go ahead.
I'm just going to step in, Matt. I don't know you. I don't know your
Obviously, it
parents.
has to be said, but
More
I'm just going to say this.
like
P
Matt.
you.
More like Matt behind fist.
Oh, shut it down. Shut it down, Matt. Go change your name legally.
Yeah, you just got oaked.
That's what happens when you're running through the forest and you run into an oak.
You got oaks. If an oak falls in the forest, nobody hears it.
Dude.
He points out that, and he's Jackie. You'll love this, Dan. Jackie the Joke Man's Hispanic partner in Besieged Part 1. The two cops who
Yes.
aren't quite sure if he's a bad cop or not, but they're
Yeah.
also always angry. The one who almost fought Penhall.
Yeah.
He's in commando and has a couple lines and gets shot in the head.
Okay.
Hispanic one or the blonde one?
The Hispanic one,
Nice.
Yeah, not Jackie the Joke Man.
not Jackie the Joke Man, his
Nice.
partner. Hang
Good,
on.
good
I said
emails.
Besieged Part 2. Yeah, there's some great ones. This is the last.
There was one email that I thought that I was really laughing from someone in California. Fuck, you could probably find his name, where he says that Ronnie Seebok looks like Tim Lincecum from the San Francisco Giants. That really made me laugh. I think it's Brian. Brian's email from Big Country, California.
Wait a second. All right, so I'm not going to go into this email. We'll save this one for next because it's about it's about the episode we're about to watch right now. So I don't want to give those away. But thank you all for the emails. Great stuff today. And again, my apologies. The correction that the dad was his actual father is the father from
Yeah, his biological father. They're an acting
biological
family.
father. They're an acting family.
With that being said, are you ready to jump into this motherfucking episode?
I'm
The
ready to jump
episode,
in,
I would
jump in.
say, in our short history of this podcast, the most anticipated episode of the series so far.
Can I also say before we start that if this episode doesn't give you a boner, one of our amazing sponsors, Blue Chew, can help with that.
I don't think they're sponsoring this episode.
Oh well, Blue Chew can still help.
too. Yeah,
can still help with your boner.
Go get a tiger blood or whatever it is. Go get tiger bone from the fucking bodega.
Yeah, rhinoceros cock.
Yeah, go get fucking lion schwanz.
Tiger dork.
Tiger dork's perfect.
Tiger Dork is good.
Season 2, episode 3, Besieged, part 2. A lot going on in this episode.
Why is this called Besieged? Do we know yet?
Besieged on all sides, dude. Crack cocaine besieged the Piedmont.
Oh, there's nowhere to go. Is there anything down here to just say yes to?
Is there anything
Lady
just to
always
say
hanging out with the president.
She looks like a mummy. She goes, just say no.
He goes, Nancy, just say no.
Just say no.
Yeah.
Why don't you? I'd like to
Just say
see her
no.
come down to the Piedmont. He goes, well, she's the president of the United States, and this is Vancouver, so
Yeah, she had no business here unless she was on a
Yeah.
trip to visit a leader from Canada.
Also, this is just a drug district.
Yeah. And this they started
every city, every state has several of these.
they just do like a last on.
I mean, like we were almost.
This stupid idiot. We're coming. Here he is.
Hey, now this is what I've got to say.
Now this.
What do you got to say?
Now what do you have to say,
How you doing with
dude?
this girl?
Got to say. What do you got to say?
What do you got to say? I fucking love it.
By the way, the pinky's out on the gun
He's
holes.
out on the gun. Wow, it's so great, but he's not even on the trigger. We got to see that. He's
Hey, now this is what I've got to say. What do you got to say? I want to work.
Wow, look at that.
Wow.
That is classy.
Character.
Dude, the
There's-
rings.
I downright guarantee that even that guy was a Johnny Depp pull-in. It just seems like a guy that was in Johnny Depp's crew in real
Yeah.
life.
Seebok.
me to take
Seebok,
action
yeah.
against a highly decorated street cop.
Oh wait, and I want to
18
point out
years
something
on
else
the
that was pointed
force
out
on
in
the
the email, and I'm sorry, I don't have the name in front of me right now, but somebody points out in this episode, does Doug's mullet change length often, and it does seem to.
I don't
He
know.
had a mane going in the cop car. I mean,
Yeah.
It's a little all over the place. Shorter, it's longer. It is weird.
It's the precursor to the Billy Ray Cyrus.
it really is. But it's not business in the front with him. It's also party in the front, just not as great a party.
Different kind
Yeah.
of party.
And it opens up with us finding out that fucking Fuller and Penhall don't mind crossing that thin blue line.
Often, by the way.
Often.
Captain earlier for touching his daughter. Sort of.
No,
Sort
they
of.
will make enemies. They make enemies up the ladder weekly.
Weekly.
You in the alley, looking up, seeing a body, line of sight, you don't see nothing, and you bring me what? Some cop that says maybe something about running shoes?
That guy's hand was so in his pocket.
Tell me that doesn't look like
That guy's hand was so in his pocket. Like he was really like juggling nuts.
Yeah. Also, tell me Penhall busting out of that thing shouldn't result in a footloose angry dance.
A body, line of sight.
Just watch when he comes
you
out of
don't
it.
see nothing.
Touching both of his balls.
And you bring me what?
Bupkis.
Some
And here it
cop that
comes.
says
Bupkis.
maybe something about running shoes?
Dude, he should have just started. He should have started dancing around.
Oh yeah. You know what?
Shoes?
I gotta tell you,
Don't hit my fucking squat car. Just
Yeah,
sitting there
yeah,
sitting there.
he's getting ready. He's getting ready to do the Kevin Bacon dance from Footloose.
That's what I was saying. He dancing.
Yeah.
We never even had
Never,
a chance in there.
never hide your heart. I tell you,
He's right. They didn't have a chance because you didn't see anything. It's the craziest allegation with nothing to back it up.
but however, this force, like the higher ups of this police district here, I guess,
Yeah.
or is really like it's going to create vigilante justice. I mean, they have never been like, they're not even ever like, oh man, I hear what you're saying, but I need more evidence than this. I need more to work. They're always like, you're gonna come at another cop and say that you get out of my office. All you have is the word of a young girl saying her father's raping her. I can't take that up the ladder. That would be the laughing stock.
A decorated police officer. Okay. I think you need to leave. Also, big ups to Fuller bringing back the tactical duster.
Duster, he knew he was going to war on this one.
He knew he was going to hit the mat. He had to fucking bring it.
He's like, Doug, you don't have a lot of evidence, and these are some crazy claims. Let me get my duster.
Yeah, he's going through his closet, and he goes, nope.
This is a duster meeting. There she is.
I can't do it. I can't get back in the car with the guy. I mean, he's gonna know I think he killed
Who's
the kid.
Voltron? Wait. Is
The dog.
Voltron?
Back in
What?
the car with the
The
guy.
dog.
Oh, what a cool dog name.
Wait, which dog?
The
The
bulldog.
dog that he has to walk, remember? Ronnie Seebok.
Oh.
Seebok's dog, dude. Of course Seebok would have a fucking awesome bulldog named Voltron. Man, Ronnie Seebok's got it nailed at 16 years old.
I like the
gonna
producers
know
on
I
this.
think
They're
he
just
killed
giving
the
full
kid.
credits to
Even
a
if
dog
nobody
and his
tells
real
me,
name.
they
They
know.
really are just like having a good time.
And all the while,
Doing whatever they
utterly
want.
disrespecting Dustin Nguyen.
Uh-huh.
Just utterly.
Guys,
What's
with
the name?
with minimal work and just a little bit of checking, I have to assume that by season 4,
Yeah.
episode or whatever it is, like that
When he comes
season-
back,
when he comes back, that we can't have Josh Richmond be on the show with us.
Oh.
Come on, how's it possible? He's got to be
Come on.
around.
Josh Richmond, if he's still alive, he should easily be
He's
able
alive.
to.
He's alive. He's alive. I looked him up.
That's
dude.
Seebok?
Dude, and then we'll give him a Ronnie Seebok shirt when he comes on. We'll do it
dude.
live because by season
love that.
4, hopefully the pandemic will be over and we can do this live. Fucking, like the Gas Digital Studios or somewhere we could have the Ronnie Seebok.
Skeptic Tank Studios, bro.
Yeah, dude. Skeptic Tank Studios. Have him fucking hang out.
Here. Uh-huh.
Something-
And if not, and if it goes the other way, we'll get him into our camp. And we'll
So-
like bring a hatchet. We'll get you as we'll talk around the
Yeah.
campfire every day.
Oh
about
man, that'd be so
21 Jump
cool.
Street or what it was.
Yeah. Bring a can of beans so we can eat for the first time in 3 days. Two things we missed dialogue wise in those scenes that blew me the fuck away is that Penhall is still a rookie.
Oh yeah.
How is that possible?
Crazy. Yeah, how long was your rookie fucking decade?
At one point, doesn't they say, "I know the man so well. We've worked together 6 months now." It was like Depp and Penhall we're talking about. He goes, that's what he says. He goes, "Oh, it's been about 6 months now. We worked together." Like 6 months.
That's it.
No
Dude,
way,
this feels
way
like it's
more.
been years.
And by the way, for being just 6 months, I would say this is actually now quite a prolific outfit. I'd say they've actually done a lot.
Yeah. Also,
lot of
remember
arrests, a lot of real arrests, and they had time before they got to the Jump Street program.
not only that, but you're forgetting the Janko layoff. They had a whole summer of layoff after Janko died. They shut everything down.
Wow. And
These
then
guys went and
interrupted.
worked.
So is it like Ben Simmons? Like Ben Simmons had the Jones fracture and missed his first year because he didn't play at all. He was still considered a rookie 82 games later. Is that what's kind of going on here? It's like you're still a rookie because you have to have 6 months.
You've never worn the short sleeve shirt.
You have to have 12 months working all together, and they had a nice big layoff. So even though they've all probably been cops for about a year and a half,
yeah,
they had a several month layoff.
A layoff. They were transferred. Hoffs.
Oh, you're right. No, you're right. They got shuffled around.
They got shuffled around. They came back, and I'm
looking up right now. How long are you a rookie as a cop?
They bring up, the bad guy cop, not Adobo. What's his name?
That's Adobo.
Adobo?
It's not Adobo.
No, it's a
Otto.
Abato.
Abadabo.
Ain't nothing but a gangster party. Hold on. I think that's what it. Hold on. Let me find that. I think that's what Tupac and fucking Snoop Dogg were saying at the beginning of that song. I think they were saying that cop's name. Abatle. About Tupac.
I gotta say, there's it takes about 4 or 5 years. They still call you a rookie. So,
oh, really? All right.
Okay.
Well, then it holds up.
A lot of people were saying like 4 or 5 years till the job doesn't feel new, which makes sense.
Yeah.
When you get, I bet that's a real turning point in life when you get used to being a cop, dude. It's a fucking pretty wacky job. Just wearing that uniform, walking around like the world sees
power.
Yeah, which corrupts almost 100% of them.
Yeah, people being scared of you everywhere you go.
Guys, listen. Tupac shouts out the cop.
About it.
Ain't nothing but a gangster party.
All those gangsters. This is for Seebok. This is for Waxer. Oh, this is for everybody. This is for
Blair Underwood, whoever he was.
Yeah, this is for the Fraser Street Crips.
His plan, Blair Underwood, whose entire plan was take over the school and then we'll figure it out from there.
This goes out to the mechanics. Cars.
This goes out to fucking that kid's grandpa.
If someone could edit after the end of season 2, if someone could edit Gangster Party with all the bad guys from fucking
all the gangsters,
that'd be fucking great. Seebok's definitely the Don. Seebok's definitely the Don of the group.
Seebok's the fucking man. All right, let's get back to this.
You guys are gonna fall in love with Seebok. I told you this is my favorite character in all of 21 Jump Street, and it's grown on you guys even over the week.
What happened to Waxer, who the guy Waxer answered to? I always thought he was going to come back.
That's not our problem, Ari. We deal with the teenage faction of this crime.
He's an adult man. Let adult police get him.
Yeah, let adult police. This isn't a Botto problem.
Yeah.
Your friend Penhall. And don't try to tell me he's got the flu.
Yeah.
He ain't here because he thinks I pushed that kid off a roof.
So he's a snitch.
I'm sorry. I understand how he might be upset about it. But I think he's real childish being so paranoid about this.
Well, Penhall's a strange guy. I mean, I've been working with him, 6 months?
There it is.
Wow.
And also,
6, it seems crazy.
Because Hanson's wearing the hat.
By the way, as a person whose hair is getting longer now, which I'm going to fix today, a person whose hair is getting longer.
What are you going to do, Jay?
And I'm going to let Christine cut it.
What do you do today?
I looked so gay. I looked so gay on Skanks last night.
Oh,
it did not transfer well to camera, dude. It didn't. The blonde was
the whole time.
The blonde was too heavy on the one side. I look like a Chippendale. I look like fucking. I look like a fat Chippendale. It was ridiculous.
I'd like to see it long again, Jay. I really would like to see it full on long.
I say you go long.
I'd like it to be long again too, but there's too much bad in between.
I think
what do you got to do? There's nothing you're doing.
I think you go long. You go Seth Rollins from The Shield. You go half blonde, half black.
Boom. Love it.
Then I'm gonna have to. Then it would literally be hats on Legion of Skanks for quite some time.
How about stripes, Jay? Stripe blonde, stripe black.
Now I know you're not. Now I know you don't mean it, and I'm cutting it. You had me fooled that you really wanted to see it long again, and then
I do want to see it long.
No, your zebra stripes will be great.
Between you and me, I thought he'd watch out of the program.
Is that guy gonna...
Oh, I don't know if this. Oh, wait, hold on, guys.
Another situation. By the way, of the music drowning out the dialogue. Go back. It's crazy again here.
He'd watch out of the guy. I mean, I've been working with him 6 months? between you and me, I thought he'd wash out of the program.
Also, I think he's lying. I think he's lying to about
Don't worry about it.
Look around. This ain't high school. What?
I know that girl.
Yeah?
Yeah.
By the way,
dude. What a creep.
not really. Not really. He doesn't.
No, not at all.
No, they didn't even seem to cross paths. He didn't even seem to cross paths with Judy at the funeral when he was at the funeral.
Good point.
No, he didn't. He came downstairs and was like, "What's up, boss?" And that's it.
Yeah,
That's
and then he
not
got
the
and then he
stairwell.
got to sign and then he got to sign the dog thing. He didn't acknowledge Judy. He didn't see Judy. He did not speak to that girl at all. He does in fact not know that girl. Should have no attachment to this emotionally. And also, by the way, they always seem disappointed. He's like, I know that girl. Now, if he on the technicality that he actually does know her, you're like, okay, I was like, I know that girl. Ashamed to see her like this. She was a 16-year-old drug dealer's single mother girlfriend. You know what I mean?
Right now,
She's a single mother and a girlfriend to a 16-year-old dead drug dealer who's offering to be a police informant and offering to fuck all the other drug dealers who were in charge. And he's like, huh, this isn't the way she had to go.
Wait, he explains it.
Yeah?
Yeah. Last time I saw her, she was wearing this great black party dress.
Her boyfriend's funeral.
2 days ago, was it? Here's the problem with time on the show. Each episode seems to last weeks or months, even.
Maybe months.
They speed it up in terms of like, well, I've gotten in with the school. It's like they just kind of, but really, in the whole season, each episode lasts 1 week or less.
Yeah.
I mean, or less. Yeah, it has to.
So when he says I've been with him 6 months, it's like, oh, then why even you barely know that guy?
But I think he's lying. I think he's been with him longer than 6 months. I think he's just kind of like, because he even said, he's like, I thought he was going to wash out of the program. It's like,
oh, that's right. Yeah, he doesn't want to seem like it. By the way, that is great.
Right.
Yeah.
That chalk outline is so fantastic. By the way, not even dried like blood. Maybe like just in his mouth. Maybe his mouth like bled a little bit. Nothing.
Dude.
There's no blood.
I would say a tiny bit out of his ear.
Out to the left.
Yeah. Right here.
Force. Yeah, with the force, it just kind of pushed all the trash that would have been.
I don't think, by the way, all the way up here in the top center there, it looks like he shit himself and it flew across.
That's where he pooped.
Wow.
That's where his poop landed. I don't trust that at all with his loud music.
Yeah, what is going to check out the
I've
scene
seen a lot
gonna
of dead
do?
people in my time, Captain. Seen guys fall into 11-inch air shafts and die.
All right.
Yeah, there weren't 3 cops behind me and 2 shots fired.
Exactly. Not a pretty sight to see some kid land at your feet and spread. But I
He
think
didn't
your
spread. He didn't spread at all. He stayed intact.
man and Penhall vapor locked, Captain.
Ooh. What?
You give it to me fine, but so
Dude,
far
he's
I
vapor locked. He can't fucking. He's got the shits.
What does
got nothing says that this kid was pushed.
I don't know. I think. Oh, dude, look at him trying to be Depp.
Yeah, it really is sad. He just idolizes him.
Watch this though. This is my favorite Penhall fucking snap.
You don't believe me now?
Look, just because I think you might not be right doesn't mean I don't believe in you.
Fuller's the best, man.
He really, what a father figure, huh?
God, I love Fuller.
I know you want to be good, Douglas.
Here it is.
Look, I'm telling you what I saw, what I heard, what I noticed.
That's my favorite. I'm telling you what I saw.
What I heard, what I know to be true.
By the way, it's because the middle one he gives a point.
What I know to be true.
The herd gives a point. He goes, saw.
What I heard, what I know to be true. I'm telling you what I saw, what I heard, what I know to be true.
Yeah. Penhall, you ever punch my file cabinet again? I'm gonna have your ass down at the carpool.
This show is fucking. It's just t-shirt ready and everything.
Yeah.
I know what I saw, heard, and what I know to be true.
Yeah, dude, the Penhall Code of Ethics. Dude,
I just have like a fist with like the leather strap.
Yeah.
What saw.
Here it comes. I love it.
I'm telling you what I saw, what I heard, what I know
to be true.
What I know, dude. Penhall way of life, dude.
Yeah, I'm telling you what I saw,
Clock that.
heard, know to be true.
It's like, yeah, you did tell them what you saw and what you heard. What you know to be true is something different, but what you saw and what you heard is nothing to go on.
Today. I mean, nothing so far, except he seems like a pretty good cop.
Wonderful. How are you too?
Oh man, Penhall's losing everybody.
First of all, you were there fucking 5 days ago, Penhall.
Shut up, Dustin. Go back to your trailer.
Shirt.
That shirt is dope.
What's up with downtown?
By the way, what is that shirt?
It's just a badass illustrated.
It's Japanese. It's the ghost that cursed his family.
Well, he just wore what he took to the studio that day because they weren't. They knew they weren't going to work on much.
Or do you think they handed him that and he's like, "Are you serious? This is racist as fuck." They're saying
Put it on, Ching Chong. That's not
Come on, Karate Kid. He goes,
that's not my name.
My name is Dustin.
Nothing. What's up with downtown? Death benefits? No, the computer's convinced that I'm dead, but it's paying me more money. What would you do?
I have to believe that.
I think I'm gonna.
He has to have an interview somewhere where he's like,
"Fuck 21 Jump Street."
No, because I'm telling you, they have episodes that get so weirdly into his it's like there's like Aoki episodes here and there, but so far all he is a super willing undercover pedophile in several things now. He can't wait to get on the job where he can fuck or make out heavy with a chick. He's a driver guy, and then twice they've let this guy stretch his legs with some of them fucking kicks. He is again the most highly skilled action person on the show.
He's tactical. Fucking Aoki is purely tactical. You want to bring him in?
But dude, if they don't need a fucking spinning roundhouse kick, dude, this guy has got bullshit stories sitting in a goddamn Don Johnson clothes back in the station.
This guy's ready for the street. Stop keeping him in the garage. Let him fucking run on the highway.
Probably the person who would do the best with the least amount of work in a high school situation. They never send. I can't think. Has he been undercover in school yet? He hadn't.
No, not that I can remember. Outside of him making out America, What a Town, he went to the movie with.
He went to the movies with her, but she was gonna.
Has he not been undercover in a school? He climbed in the thing with LA Law. He was in the overhead and he fell. He wasn't.
No, that was coming in tactical.
Right, right, which was great, but
which was fantastic. No, it really added a lot. But they knew he was a cop from the get-go.
Wait, he had to be undercover.
No,
I can't think of Harry T. Aoki.
Was he
what about the modeling?
No, particularly again, they didn't.
Oh, that was Penhall.
Yeah, Aoki was very upset that he wasn't sent for the modeling, if you recall.
Was he in the auto body people? That was Penhall and Hansen.
That was Penhall and Hansen.
Yeah, because he rented the car. Remember that he gave them his car.
Call up each episode here. I think he's got to be.
Wait. Yeah, one. It was one. When he went to high school and went to go fuck the girl. Remember she would give her mom was a junkie?
Oh, we're just having a little party. Yeah.
He played basketball with short shorts.
Yeah, you're right.
Yes.
That was it.
But by the way, I'm pretty sure the one and only time they sent him in the fuck because they only believe like a hooker would fuck him. Well, he's going in to pay for it, so that they'd believe that before they think Aoki went in there just scooping up puss.
We need to get a pro involved. This scene has a lot of things, but what it has is the music blaring out the dialogue, which of course we know is a filmrized thing on YouTube, but it's just funny to.
Do you ever see that girl Darlene? You know, young widow Ozzy's girlfriend.
We're at the scene?
No. Is this the scene?
Oh yeah, buddy. This is the scene, 100%.
Oh, 6 minutes in, we get the couch scene?
6 minutes into a 2-part episode.
Yeah, I remember you talking.
He's got totally like I'm listening to you to fuck you energy.
Well, he says I need a shoulder. He said he needs a shoulder.
Right?
Yeah, but he goes.
I remember you talking about her.
Yeah.
Ended up being a crackhead, right?
That's a really great story.
Yeah, I remember you talking about her.
Right? It's weird. Dude, to have cop talk be like you're slow or something getting sexy for some reason. He goes, saw that guy fall off the roof the other day. There was no blood, but he was so dead his eyes came out.
There's so much red tape, Judy. So much red tape. I can't get to the top.
Ended up being a crackhead, right?
Hanson saw her on the street today. She was hooking.
Sick. Fuck yes, she is.
I don't know where. I tried to find her.
It's Jazz.
I couldn't.
Leave her alone.
Hey.
I don't know. It just brings me down.
The kid
I
is with
just
her.
feel like
The
I should've
kid is
been
with
able
the
to-
grandmom. The kid's fine.
Everybody's
This dumb
fine.
bitch. Fuck her, dude. She wants to do crack.
She's just having a little party.
She's like, every time I meet someone who does crack on an individual level, I have to dedicate my entire life to saving them.
She's
That
so
makes me
weak. She
terrible.
cannot hack it. She just can't be a cop.
She can't. She doesn't have the guts.
You can walk away. That junkie
So
doesn't want
just
to.
let
What does she see in this
it
woman?
happen.
This woman is been sociopathically heartless about her boyfriend's murder.
She's
She couldn't care less. She keeps you bad. You already watched her move in with somebody else and end up back on the fucking streets.
Which means
as
she's a
fucking-
problem. Which
as a
means she
fucking-
is a problem. If you move in that fast and get kicked out that quick, you had a couple instances where you're like, "You're too much. I can't have you live here."
And by the way, this is
what has she seen in her life where she's like, no, this girl's got potential? There was no thing at first. Like, she didn't watch her fall down from being like the manager of some retail store, even where she had her shit together or something.
She only saw her as that. And this is what I mean with the time moving weird, because like, okay, this is like 3 months she's known her now. She's been on this case. For her to move in with another guy, she's got to get, that wasn't a day.
Yeah.
Right? That couldn't be a day.
I mean, they make
No.
it seem like that's what I'm saying. Like, is this episode like
It's 3 months.
Quick question.
It would have to be.
Are we led to believe that the nice apartment she moved into was the guy that slung dick at her at the funeral?
I don't remember. I tried to listen for that when she said it. It was. It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
I couldn't really tell by what she was saying.
And furthermore, this is the hottest that Peter DeLuise has probably ever looked in his life. This is Peter
Well, 'cause
DeLuise.
you know why? Because they give him every line. He gets to say like this. He goes, "I just think that you look really good. You look really good, and I'm pretty sad." Like he talks out of the side of his mouth.
Yeah.
I wrote that.
I just pushed that girl for information, Doug. I didn't care who she was.
All right.
You didn't. You actually didn't push her at all. You actually just allowed her to
She's a
talk.
junkie, Doug.
I can't cry.
There was just so much about her.
Well, there's so
Yeah.
much. What do you mean so much about
No
her?
one deserves that.
I called her a junkie, Doug.
I told her she's a whore. Here he comes, Captain Savaho. Hey.
By the way, I would almost argue that her crying is trying to lure him into this because her movie crying is terrible.
Terrible, man. There's no reason for the character to do
so
that,
young
and she's not selling it.
And she's got this beautiful little girl.
The thank God is out of her hands.
Yeah, she lived with a 34-year-old grandmother.
Weren't you gonna come over here to complain?
That's a weird turnaround.
Yeah, but look at me.
Weren't you gonna come over here
Hey.
to complain?
She was crying.
Douglas Penhall, is that a pencil in your pocket?
She just gets frisky out of nowhere.
Doug. Weren't you gonna come over here to complain?
Yeah.
Well, come on, complain.
Now I'm
Come
horny.
on. Come on, I owe you.
I got this fat dick and nowhere to put it. What's your first
If you
complaint?
don't complain, I'm gonna
He
get
goes,
real
I
mad.
never came when I watched that girl's baby. I never got to fuck her.
Yo, did he piss himself?
What? Oh my God.
What's that dark stain there?
Might be lighting.
that?
Hold on.
Penhall piss himself?
And I'll dry my nose
Oh,
off all
no.
over your shirt, too.
Now the mullet's in
Yo, dude,
full.
that lighting-
Mullet's
that
full
light-
attention there.
Also, that
It doesn't go down as far as it did last week.
yeah.
It went in like locks and locks. It was like
No,
rolling.
I think this is the long version. I think it weirdly looks shorter than this sometimes.
Immediately with this lighting, I was like,
You got to look at last week's. Last week's when he's in the car when he's putting his stick away wrong. It goes to there and then it goes further and
No,
further.
can I tell you all you're seeing? I'll tell you all you're seeing right there is that he was wearing a police uniform, collars high. He's right now he's wearing like a t-shirt right now that's
It was
even
down to
more
his
stretched
shoulder
than that.
blades. I don't know.
No. It's never been that long.
someone do a comparison. Someone look into the fucking Penhall mullet theory.
Sometimes it flies out to the side a little bit more. It's a little more puffed. Right now,
feels
it's
like
very
long hair.
it's very manicured right now.
Why does this look? Hoffs looks like
I
she's a
know.
perfume
Angelic.
commercial.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that she just saw Patrick Swayze made things right, and she's getting to see him one last time before he goes to heaven.
Yeah, or they
the
open Marcellus Wallace's case.
She
I feel like the producers were there and they were like,
Kahuna burger bag.
Yeah.
The producers were what? Sorry.
The producers were there and they were like, we're not going to believe a love scene if you're this dark skinned. We need to lighten you up.
Yeah. There's no way a black woman would go for Doug Penhall, but if we lighten up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so hot.
Nobody believes me. Just nobody believes me, that's all.
What?
Come on, Penhall, that's not all.
She gave a little eyebrow move.
Wow.
Right here. Huh?
She's like, take it. Come get it. The fact of the shadow.
The fact that where her attitude goes about this is
I thought
infuriating.
this guy at Dabo was like the best cop you could ever
Oh,
be.
he says his name correctly.
Yeah, by the way, she was looking for the hookup right then. She was looking for the hookup right then and there, and he even still goes, "All right, I'll tell you the problems." For her reaction the next day, it's infuriating.
It's like the DeRosa slow roll, where he's like, nope, you wanted it.
No, now I control the pace.
Yeah.
All right, long story long. I'm going
this
with
guy
this
at
guy.
Dabo was like the
Oh, damn. Well, he says his name.
Adabo.
I thought this guy at Dabo was like the best cop you could ever be. He's the guy I wanted to
This
be.
jazz is slapping.
And now I think he threw a dealer off a roof.
She goes, damn, that's a good cop. He's like, she goes with it. She's like, hey, that's what you got to do to clean up the streets sometimes. Got to throw some garbage off the roof.
Dude, she has to take. I'm not.
She wants
There's no
it so
victim here.
bad.
There's no victim here, so I'm not victim blaming anybody anyway. I'm just saying, I mean, he walks in. You tell him to come over and to come in. Not that she's dressed sexy or anything like that, but like, let me fix his drink. The whole energy, the lights are dim, the jazz music playing in the background. It's like,
yeah,
she's lining up, and he's not pushing.
Because otherwise, you would have this conversation at work. This is a post-work social interaction.
This is a beer at the bar around the corner from the fucking chapel.
Get over here on the couch and like the turning towards each other.
Let me hear you complain. I do have a one-seater. I'm not going to sit in. I'm going to sit right next to you on a three-seater.
And I got Hanson riding around with him. And he probably thinks I'm crazy, too.
I don't think you're crazy.
Fuller thinks I'm crazy. IAD thinks I'm crazy. Maybe I am crazy.
Maybe I'm crazy for your pussy.
Do you think you're crazy, Penhall?
No.
Crazy
I
fucking
think I'm right.
crazy hard.
Well, okay.
Damn, she's got a nice
Do you
smile.
think I'm crazy?
Yeah, she really does.
That doesn't matter.
Here it comes. Lock horns. Lock horns, you two.
Wow, the chemistry.
Oh, she's losing herself.
Doug.
Oh. I don't think she wanted it. Body language tells me she didn't want it.
The body language just pulled back a little bit now.
Oh, listen, I'd be like, I'd goodbye. Shit, I thought that was the opening you wanted there.
Yeah.
I gotta go. Either she'd have to start at this point now. It would be on her to be like, no, stay. I'd be
Hey, it's
up
okay, it's no
and
big deal.
moving around. I'd be moving around so erratic already. Like I'm so sorry. Shit, I swear to God, I thought you wanted that. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm gonna get out of here.
Sorry.
If you don't Scotty from Boogie Nights right now, you're a creep.
Yeah.
Let's go. I don't know. It's just like the way you look at me. Sometimes you want to kiss me. Do you know want to kiss me? Can I kiss you on the mouth? I'm a fucking idiot.
I'm sorry. My bad. Please don't tell anybody.
Sorry, please.
I'm sorry. I just thought I needed to do that. I guess not.
It's okay.
Well, that seems like she's saying like, don't let it happen.
She's going in for it.
Well, she leans in now.
She just collided.
Although you can't argue he's got the heavier lean in.
I can't believe I'm kissing Doug Penhall.
Kissing. You better suck off Doug Penhall. Doug Penhall can eat your ass. I mean, he went for it.
He went for it and he got it. He's
Shot
a
his
player,
shot,
right?
dude.
That's
As the
what I
kids
decided.
say.
He is a player.
As the kids say, he shot his shot.
He did. Oh,
And then, dude, such an emotional day. Such an emotional day in his life. And he knew things at work are strange and everything, and still chose to tuck in and wear a fucking happy island
last night. You didn't say anything.
party
Then I called you.
shirt.
Yep.
party shirt. Where,
That tonight.
where's the Jimmy Buffett shirt?
Because we pointed this out before.
Yeah.
Yesterday, he wore a pullover, like a fleece, a flannel, right?
Yeah, he was. Well, he was rocking. He also rocks the Henley. Now that he's hot, he loves rocking a Henley.
But before everything went bad, he was just wearing a flannel. Now that everything's bad, this is what Jay pointed out to me when we were watching it. He's now wearing a party fun shirt. It's a strange
He was
choice.
wearing, he wears like he was wearing a flannel or it was a black T-shirt with the jean shirt. I mean, he is dressed. It's the most like I'm having a good day with a beer koozie. Fucking out. It's ridiculous.
Walks in.
And it's the most like dramatically serious Penhall's ever been on the show, and they have
Look
him
at that.
dressed like an asshole.
Dude, look at that outfit. Tell me that's not day drinking at a fucking outdoor bar.
It's crazy. That's your uncle without a job look. I mean, it's fucking nuts that they put him in this outfit for all the shit.
And then I
The show's written. They know what he's about to go through. Why dress him in that asshole shirt?
Here's what I think you're wrong about the hair. That's a high color too. It's not flowing. I mean, like in the other one, it would be down to the seam, down to that.
No.
seam.
It's never that long.
I gotta find it. I gotta find it.
We'll get to it.
called you half the night and you weren't home. Yeah? Yeah. So what'd you do? Did you get lucky?
Hi, I'm Doug Penhall. I'm so depressed. Would you take me to bed and cheer me up?
Did you think right here that she would think that he was bragging about it and
Yeah.
run away?
Yes.
Yeah.
Went home early. Went to sleep. I guess I didn't hear the phone.
Tell you what,
got a sick
nobody in
mind.
the show is a good liar.
You got a sick mind.
Morning, Hanson.
Why is he a sick mind?
Mind.
Yeah, he goes, I thought maybe you got
Went to
laid.
sleep. I guess I didn't hear
You
the
got a sick
phone.
mind.
You got a sick mind.
Yeah, I hooked up. Some chick.
Hey, Jude.
By the way,
So you
they're
getting
also
anywhere?
they're being
with the
bizarrely
double in
standoffish to
15
each other.
minutes.
And all the while, he was from the get-go, he was preparing her coffee. She
Yeah.
wasn't there yet, or anything, but from the get-go, preparing 2 coffees.
Oh no way, really?
So you getting
Yeah,
anywhere?
right here.
I gotta meet with the Dabo in 15 minutes.
Dallo's a good cop. You guys
Watch him.
suck.
I know he did it. Yeah, I hope you're right. I mean, I hope he didn't, but I am right.
He's like,
That's what I meant.
anybody that he had the most
Yeah.
awkward, weird conversation with me in a car, where I already chalked this up to Guy,
Just
fell,
cream.
and he keeps riding it home.
I have work to do, Doug.
That's weird. He fell.
I think we should talk.
Yeah, this is. Can we just talk about Hoffs just walking up being a fucking asshole and Penhall is coming?
Right away. I got work to. Didn't I just leave your apartment 30 minutes ago?
Dude, this whole thing right here, this
Just
exchange right here is really it's a very upsetting thing.
Yeah.
It's ahead of
I have
its
work to do,
time
Doug.
in its absurdity.
Yeah.
Just cream.
I have work to do, Doug.
I think we should talk.
I think we should talk.
There's nothing to talk about.
We gotta talk.
Not here.
Nice.
Yeah, let's take it down to
We can use
Chenko's
both.
room.
Blowfish has a room. Look at where Blowfish lives.
Giant office. It's a little dark, but
It's disturbing.
It
now
is.
if this was real life, there's a chance that Penhall bends her over one of these tables and fucks her.
Yeah.
Look, at last night,
Yeah, last night.
She's shitty.
I just wanted you to know that I didn't plan for any of that to happen. I just came over to drink those beers.
Come on, Penhall. Mr. White Knight arrives to console me. Next thing you know, I'm in his arms, and then
He didn't arrive to console her.
Look, I feel like I got taken advantage of
Pause
here,
this for a
Doug.
second,
She's
Dan.
gonna cancel Doug
She start-
Penhall.
She started laying it on him. Let's go through what actually happened. He went over there and she started laying it on him about her thing, crying and everything. He went and did console her,
Yeah.
then just sat there. Then she was like, "Tell me your thing," complaining. He's like, "I feel bad because she's going through shit." He's like, "No, I want to hear your complaints. Come on, please." And then he starts complaining to her, and she's giving him like a fucking like a dead kiss me stare.
Dude,
She's
and then
zoned out. She doesn't even really give him anything. All she just goes, her only thing to help that she chimes in with as far as the situation goes, do you think you're crazy, Doug?
Yeah.
And he's like, no, I think I'm right. And then she just moves on. This is crazy.
And then she comes in.
Conversation.
She comes in. She's like, I'm gonna cancel your ass.
Yeah.
White Knight arrives to console me. Next thing you know, I'm in his arms, and then I... Look, I feel like I got taken advantage of here, Doug.
Hey, whoa, wait a minute. I'm the one who came over to be consoled. I'm the one whose friend is driving around with a murderer. I'm the one who everybody thinks is crazy.
What? So how's that?
I thought maybe you were a sympathetic ear.
Oh, so you're trying to tell me you didn't plan on getting me in the sack when you came over last night?
No.
Then why did you have those things with you?
I mean, are you 12?
Yeah.
Are you 12 years old? What are you talking about?
I will shit on.
People are dying from a mystery virus that's killing them from the inside out.
I will shit on Penhall a lot. This tire analogy is pretty great.
Things with me?
You had condoms in your wallet, Doug.
Yeah.
I always have condoms in my wallet.
I always have condoms in my wallet.
Like when you go for a drive, you bring a spare with you in case you get a flat.
Perfect.
That's just
That's the
great.
weirdest analogy
Judy
ever.
Hoffs, road.
It's a good analogy, dude.
I'm going for a drive.
Yeah, and she's
Grab a
doing this thing
spare?
that all girls do, where like, let me interpret that the worst way I possibly can,
You get a
even though
flat.
that's not what you meant.
Yeah.
That's just great. Judy Hoffs, road hazard.
Yeah, that's a good. Now that might be a shirt.
Judy Hoffs Road Hazard.
Hazard might be a fucking shirt,
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
This show stays making shirts.
Hey, this is silly. Will you go to dinner with me?
No.
Oh man, she's
No.
mean.
I will not go to dinner with you, Doug. This was all a giant mistake.
Ouch.
I don't want to walk into work and have you hate me because you think I tried to take advantage of you, okay?
Why?
Sorry,
What is it
fine.
taking
It was my
advantage?
mistake, too.
Thank
Dude,
you. Thank you.
Fuck yeah. She finally gives a little.
Yeah, okay.
You were
You're like,
equally
what-
stupid,
what-
but I am not having dinner with you.
That's just mean. That's just mean at the end.
By the way, this is one of the funniest like dude moments, like realistic dude moments in the world. Like he's there trying to put it together because she's making these wild accusations and claims at him, and he's trying to calm her down. He's like, "Let me take you to dinner." It seems very important to him, and she goes, "Look, we were both stupid. You didn't do anything wrong. It's no big deal. Let's forget about it. But I'm not going to dinner with you." And then he just kind of goes like, "Oh, okay." Like, he goes, "Oh, well, I mean, you already said that you're not going to fucking make it weird,
You
so
were
that's
equally
fine."
stupid, but I am not having dinner with you.
Yeah, like, all right. Well, I got everything. I got everything I came here for anyway. So it's all right. Thank you.
If I hear through any...
date, but okay.
I'll tell you what, Doug. If I hear through anyone that you mentioned to anybody, to Blowfish, to Hanson, to anyone, that you spent the night at my apartment last night, I swear to God, I will make you miserable for the rest of your life.
Oh.
What are you
I
gonna
don't know
marry
what
me?
you're so
Laugh
upset
track credits.
Produced by Patrick. He goes, "How can I marry you? You won't even go out to dinner with me."
I'll make you miserable for the rest of your life. What are you gonna marry me?
Chickened out at the last minute. We didn't do anything.
Oh, you flat lever. You flat lever. It's not cool just leaving here with blue balls, you know.
The tense music.
Hey, what do you get when you mix a rabbi with it?
Yeah, there he is. That's the guy from Commando.
Yeah.
I recognize him.
Yeah.
Is that the crackhead girl?
Probably. She's always just floating around in the background.
This part.
Yeah. Hey, can you guys do a suspicious walk?
Keep in mind, by the way, just so you remember, I didn't realize this till right now. The acting motivation here, it's a real character. Forget the acting motivation. Penhall's deal is he has blue balls.
Yes.
So remember that in this scene, how angry he is. He did not fuck yesterday.
I'd like to say he's angry, but for some reason, and I don't know if it's some sort of a personality disorder or something, but the Hispanic guy, whether being helpful, he has the same tone for helpful. I'm on your team. I'm very against you. I hate you. I love you. Seems like it's always coming from a place of like,
I'd like the number two. Yes,
hey,
Mr. Pibb.
I want to spend some time with you. I really appreciate. I like your friendship. This guy comes in even, but the other guy starts furrow brow, always.
What do you think happened? I think Adabo shoved the kid off the edge.
Yeah? That's real interesting.
Oh.
Look, I don't care about the $500. I was in on that too. I don't even care about you guys. I just want to know what went down.
What if we tell you? What went down is exactly what went into the report, which it is.
All right, you need to stop coming at me with that energy, dude.
Dude, which it is, just the way he said it. He goes, which it is. Like, it's so, like, stressed.
Yo, man, Penhall is about to get fucking killed. He keeps snitching on these cops.
Yeah, and telling them, and these are obviously all the guys who are sort of dirty cops.
Hey, these are Vice Squad, dude. These guys don't give a fuck. Oh, sorry.
We went right. He flushed the kids. We didn't see nothing. It was over when we got there.
So he could have pushed him.
Hey, man, anything could have happened.
Anything could have happened.
But that's like saying that he didn't see it. You're going off just him.
Guess
Great
what time
scene.
it is? Guess
Great
what
scene.
fucking time it is?
He's back, everybody.
Ronnie Seebok.
I was starting to worry. I was almost like, was there not a lot of Seebok in the next one?
Yeah, so what's going on? We're 16 minutes into Seebok. Zach and Miko make an appearance in the background.
Zach dyed his hair, showed up in Vancouver.
Wait, back up again. I'm sorry.
Winston.
Back up to Zach. Back up to Zach again. I'm trying to put in the perspective what's happening here. This is a TV show. It's acting. That is clearly a featured extra. And I'm going to offer you to say, somebody's mom play a hooker.
It's so funny.
I'm telling you what that is. Somebody's mother got to play, or it's like, a PA or something like that.
Putting a boa on.
Why don't you have your mom step in and be a hooker? And they go, she would love that.
Dude, wardrobe, put a boa on a lady wearing regular clothes. I mean, she's supposed to be in a chunky neighborhood, and she's supposed to be a hooker.
Could you back up again also? I think I noticed something. This is a one-way street. He could have just pulled over.
Yeah, it
The
really is.
U-turn made no sense. He should have just pulled over. That's a one-way street. They're all four white dotted lines.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Just pull over to your right, dude. There's no reason to do this thing.
You know what? I mean, dude, now they can pull him over for an illegal turn. They're like,
Absolutely. Illegal turn going the wrong way.
Search his car and everything, which there's probably drugs in.
I would say search Voltron's butt. Probably has that dog eating fucking condoms of cocaine.
Really? And by the way, Adabo, who is a crazy cop, isn't his belief system like grab him on a small thing and we'll get some drugs off the streets? Why don't they just arrest these dudes right now? They absolutely easy bust. They did a crazy dramatic car move that's illegal that would at least get your car searched, and there will be drugs.
He's talking down to a cop. He's talking down to a fellow cop. He's like, I'm not going to allow that.
You guys are missing the biggest point, man. Ronnie Seebok walks through walls, dog.
Yeah, you're right,
They
dude. The
can't
guy
fucking
does. He is between the raindrops. This guy lives. And it's because he's slick.
Yeah, slick.
Hey, it's me, Karen.
Yeah, she goes, Johnny, it's Sal's mom. Can I talk to
Thanks
you
for
while
getting me. Look, hey, they put a bow on me and a feather in my hair. They call me a hooker.
Look, Johnny, I'm up from Florida to see Sal. I wanted to come by.
They let me be a hooker. They let me be a prostitute.
Here it is.
Mr. Policeman. All dressed up so fine. What'd you do? Get in trouble because I walked? Is that why they put you back in that uniform?
Dude, Seebok's the fucking man.
Yeah,
He just
I love it.
pulls up, does an illegal turn on a one-way street, and just shit talks cops for getting out.
Analyze this whole situation.
Another extra back there finding the lens, by the way.
Oh, yeah, dude, this guy.
What'd you do? Get in trouble because I walked? Is that why they put you back in that uniform? It's too bad.
Ronnie, new car?
7 Series body. 3.5 liter engine.
Hey, you don't look so slick now.
Man.
As a matter of fact, you look like just another punk cop.
You know, Ronnie Seebok loves to rub his hands.
Yeah, he's very, it's very slick to rub your hands. But I'll tell you, man, they could have got a
You guys get mad?
a much better actor to play his partner.
You should have brought in Waxer. Do you guys think it would be annoying if I start doing a Seebok hand rub?
It would be. Yeah, I mean, it would be.
weird.
It'd be cool, but it would be annoying for sure.
It'd be cool. It'd be cool. I'm not gonna lie.
It'd be
cool
super
first.
fucking cool. I'll tell you what, you throw a couple of gold bracelets on, dude. Yeah.
Some rings.
Yeah. I like it. I like what you're
dude.
saying right now.
I might have to go full Seebok when we come back from pandemic.
It's fucking suits and shirts. Oh, no.
Long hair, and then kind of talk like a surfer, but also a gay surfer.
Yeah, Dan, you got any
that's
clothes?
Because he is just another cop. Well, that's because he is just another cop. Officer Tommy, how much are you gonna make this year? About 30 thou? I'm gonna make that this month. Cheers.
Get it, dude.
I love him.
Damn.
New tactical champion.
Back.
He's got a mullet too.
Fuller's coming in with his political.
Thought I'd try out my navy blue duster and ask again.
He goes, this one's for when I'm political. He goes,
Just do right.
He goes, I'm wearing that gray one. I'm going to kill you. The blue one, I'm going to talk to you first.
Just want some information. I just got my information jacket on, if you don't mind.
Knife shots?
No. I want to pull a Dabo's file.
Here, Captain, you can pull a personnel file.
I can pull a file with a reason.
Dude. I think
Okay, what's the
I think Adabo's a good cop.
I've got an officer I'm real worried about.
Stand by it.
It doesn't exactly fit the good reason list, does it?
It does if he's right. Look, Lieutenant, you've still got the file. Give me 5 minutes.
No.
Did you or didn't you?
Yeah. Look at this guy cleaning up the street.
By the way, this is like a misdirection joke. I love this. This is a fucking misdirection joke right here. This is what they do. Remember, they do these loose situations to make it seem like he's being a terrible cop, and then when there's rationale, when you hear the rationale, you're like, this whole thing. It looks like Johnny Depp's freaking out. He's like, oh man, he's beating the hell out of this kid and screaming like, did you do it? Like basically trying to get him to. It looks like he's torturing him into confessing to a crime.
Yeah.
But he's just asking him if he's swallowed. If he's swallowed drugs at all, because he'll die from the drugs.
See? Don't trust him. Johnny Depp's like, I don't know if you're gonna die. See?
Yeah. He goes, you lie to me, you're gonna die. Like he's gonna kill him. But he's saying if you lied about swallowing the drugs, you're gonna die from an overdose.
But also, like, why are you rushing? If you didn't believe what he said, why are you rushing to take him to the hospital?
Yeah.
Why'd you even ask him? He was like, no, I threw it. We're rushing.
Stomach wet. Breaks down in 10 seconds. All that rock kicks in. Or it can take a half hour till they get him to Mercy and get his stomach pumped. You hear what I'm saying to you?
God.
I'm trying to save your life. I'm good.
Dabbley. Ain't nothing but a police party.
I love cars.
Yeah, Dabo makes the gangster list for sure.
Dude, Dabo is a true G. Look at that. Couple dogs.
I gotta tell you something. When I see somebody two-hand a hot dog, I don't know why. It's the most unnatural looking thing in the world. Yeah, when you see them in shows a lot of times, they hold it with two hands and take a bite out of it. It's really weird, man.
This is Vancouver.
One-hand food.
This might be the original Japa dog.
Oh.
Japa dog is good. Look at it. A time when they would just give you the straw in there with no little covering on top, on the tip of it.
Ever been on a raid?
Time is over.
There was this one.
Yeah, this was
Weirdest story. This is the weirdest story we were talking about last episode.
Yes, and
this is
please
another
play
story of him trying to fuck a woman that gets addicted to crack cocaine.
Yeah, that's it.
There was this one back when there were a lot of rock houses. Broke down the door.
Back when there were a lot of rock houses. This is a fucking pandemic. What are you talking
I don't even think this is the girl. This isn't the girl. This is the other guy who died from eating drugs.
It was rough.
No.
Rough bust. This one kid got real hinky. Had to subdue him. Finally got him out in the yard. In cuffs. He goes straight into convulsions.
Convulsions.
I gave that kid CPR for 15 minutes.
This is the story. This is the story about how he said he killed the kid.
Yeah. Well, no, he's not saying he killed him. He's saying
they CPR. They're
saying he died from drugs.
Yeah,
they're saying he died from drugs. Yeah, go ahead.
Right there. He was dead by the time he got to the hospital.
Swallowed a bunch of crack?
corner, didn't
Nah, man, he was diabetic. Shit, come on, man. You gotta listen, Hanson.
Autopsy ruled that the cause of death was drugs and outside forces. There were bruises on his heart. Of course there were bruises on his heart. I was beating on it for 15 minutes.
Were you gonna kiss?
$5 million lawsuit filed by his
Why'd
family.
you do that?
The city shouldn't pay a dime.
I don't know.
I thought I was supposed to do that.
I thought I needed to do that.
I guess not.
God, he's good.
And he's like, it's okay. And then he leans back in. It's okay. I feel taken advantage of.
Friend Douglas thinking I killed children.
Yeah.
I had a friend who's real good at math. Later,
I don't know.
only math he did is how many grams in an eighth.
That's coming up.
Later, convulsed.
There's another one of the stories coming up.
Sometimes that stuff just gets you down.
Sometimes.
There was a girl one time. Yeah, she was gonna be the metropolitan.
You gotta hear this.
You gotta
I
hear
pulled the Dabo's foul. He's not the Boy Scout he's supposed to be.
Always remember,
There's reason to believe
the Fuller School of Acting. Always be looking at a file.
Got a file.
Always look at files, yeah.
Always look at files.
Already read suspect to death.
Yeah.
Just the kid from the rock house that OD'd?
Yeah.
Did you know that? What?
Yeah. Well, I don't know where you got that from, but I heard this from a Dabo. He claims that the bruises on the kid's heart were from 15 minutes of CPR. Does that match?
Dude, look at that hair.
Hair is big today, man. His
That
hair
hair
is
wasn't
big.
under a hat. That hair was not under a hat.
But it's very big and dry, which is rare.
So big. Up
Dude,
and big.
Hey, Bram Stoker's Dracula. What do you do?
Does that match?
It may.
It may.
There were a couple of broken ribs as well. That
Yeah, but
sometimes
also
happens
you know
with
if you-
CPR.
If he was punched in the face a bunch too, that would also be bruises there. He wouldn't have just beaten him up on the heart area.
Yeah. It's directly only on. This guy is very accurate. He only punches the heart when he's killing.
When he knows when he kills junkies, only punch him in the heart. Because then when you do CPR on them if they're dying, you could always say it was just the CPR.
The Dabo
Those
goes-
frivolous heart punches you were throwing before that.
I learned how to punch hearts by my older brother pinning my arms down and giving me a typewriter.
Seems kind of funny you bring it up right at the right moment. Maybe you knew we were looking
Neo
for.
Geo.
Yeah. That sweater is what's
Actually, it seemed to come up pretty naturally.
Oh, come on.
Look, we just took a kid to the hospital who OD'd and would have died. And I'll tell you something else. If that kid would have gone into convulsions, I would have beat on his chest to get his heart started.
There was never a coroner's ruling that clarified that case either way.
What?
You people do not want
Looks like you're an asshole again, Douglas.
It looks like it's looks like it's a Dabo 3.
Well, if my calculations are correct, I'm no statistician, but I will say that we are sitting at a Dobo 3 Douglas goose eggs.
What did it feel like to get shut out? And a Dabo got a hat trick.
Your 5-hole is open all day long.
Lately. You need me?
By the way, Hoffs told me you couldn't get hard.
Yeah, I heard you.
Back to zero.
Hoff says you're a soft boy.
You tell me.
Well, if I'm riding around with a murderer, I don't know it. I don't know what to think. He's kind of brutal.
Kind of brutal.
But Adabo's been on the street a long time, and he cares a hell of a lot about what he...
All right, now listen to that. He is very passionate. Penhall, when he leaves...
I haven't killed anybody lately.
Penhall, if we pulled your records, it wouldn't look too clean.
No, it wouldn't, because you pulled a gun at a fucking bowling alley.
You punched a fucking high school student that wasn't even involved in a case.
He fought a random high school kid.
Face.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, he's also. Let's not forget, he's also smuggled drugs internationally. Remember that for
the rich kids.
For the rich kids.
You lied on my file earlier. I had you sign a lie.
Yeah, for being a rookie, this kid's got a lot of write-up. Where's his file, Fuller? Let's go through that fucking. Let's go through.
It's a rookie 5 years. I don't count that.
That thing's thick like War and Peace.
Your records,
You people do not want to see what's in front of your face.
You know, Penhall, if we pulled your records, it wouldn't look too clean either.
Absolutely correct.
Yeah, except I haven't killed anybody.
No, but you did pull a gun in a bowling alley, and that wasn't cool, Douglas.
I'll tell you what they are.
Do you guys think he will?
A team, and at their level of disagreement right now, they are a team. It is a little early in the disagreement, I'll say, for Depp to be like, "Hey, Doug, you're a fucking scummy cop." Also,
yeah, yeah, he just goes right to it. We go,
all right, dude. What the fuck are you saying?
They love Adobo. They're both like, this guy's fucking tits. By the way, at the end of the show, in 4 more years, do you think Penhall will be able to say, at least I've never killed a guy? Or do you think
I don't think so.
the guy?
No, I don't think we get through season 2 without him killing someone.
I think so. Someone's getting killed on there. They had to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have to do it. It's either going to be Hoffs or Penhall.
Yeah. Dabo killed anybody. I think we're back to the first case. Who killed Ozzy? And I think the answer rolled in front of me today. Ronnie Seebok, behind the wheel of a brand new 735.
Better put his fucking name out of your mouth if you know what's good for you, Hanson.
By the way, no one's investigating the murder of the other guy who we left twitching on the floor.
Nope.
Yeah.
That's just
trying to figure out the kid that was.
His car.
And when did they get a lock on him?
By the way, the dead kid was leaning on a fucking horn, and all the kids have showed up for school already by the time this was being investigated and whatever. Do you know what I mean? Like, what time did the cop kill him to get the fuck out of there? To leave his head just there on a horn where no one came over in all hours until school got full. That's when people discovered.
Oh,
this
yeah. That's right.
Very weird. His head was on the horn. It was. I know that because it was disturbingly loud on television.
You're right. They left it there. Nobody was like, "What's he? What are you doing?" Oh shit! Put him back where he was.
Another one. Doug having this conversation in this asshole shirt. Change.
Looks like everything's
Of course, I like the shirt.
Whoa.
That's
Kiss
not the
me.
way I meant it. Hey, don't patronize me, man.
Man. Well, we'll just
Top of the scene of the first season of True Detective.
Yeah, he goes, time is a flat circle. I go, what? Uh-oh.
Why don't you love me some
This is weird as fuck. This entire
Is
team
this taking Is this all taking place in front of 333 Main Street, where all and the door is still open, like it's an open drug house? It's insane how not afraid of police
or robberies or anything.
They don't care,
dude. And also, this makes no sense. He's just sitting there watching them have this conversation.
You owe me.
By the way, go back a second, Dan, and hit pause. I know it's completely camera shit. This is just doesn't Depp look super fat right there?
Yeah, right here.
He does. He does.
It's just the way the shirt is. It's just all fucked up. It looks like he's fat.
He looks like he's got a fat suit on because of that small neck and head. So it's like Jiminy Glick or something.
Sorry, guys. I'm playing a new fat cop in a movie called Greasy Pig.
Johnny Dump.
Yeah.
You owe me.
Girl, I don't owe you nothing.
Yeah.
Why are you being so uppity?
What? Dude, you don't talk to Seebok like that.
I remember when you used to be after me all the time, hanging out
Hey,
wherever
officer, I
Ozzy
see you
went,
watching me.
always trying to look good.
Yeah, hi, officer. How are you? Officer Tom Hansen. I know who you are. Why are you're harassing me? And he's just
By the
sitting
way,
there
like,
like,
the way they had the conversation yesterday in front of Joseph George Page, which is next to 333.
Oh man,
They didn't show 333 yesterday, but this Joseph George Page, this is the same exact. They got rights to this, like three.
Like, we can show this.
It is his enterprise. It doesn't even mean anything. It's just his enterprise.
Enterprise rental car? I would love it.
Joseph George Page Enterprise, and it's a barred up window. The open drug door, and what a weird 3-shot. Like, how is this like the odds that this would be the thing happening right here?
That's what I wrote down. I was like, how the fuck is this?
And Johnny Depp, the cop, which
Hanging out.
looks the most awkward in the situation. He's like, should I not be here for this?
Are you guys mad at me?
Wherever Ozzy went, always trying to look good.
It's what?
I saw like a brawl, like 4 Italians and 4 black people. And it was just like a brawl. Cops were there, ambulance was there, and I was walking the dog. And we were just like gawking, pretending like we had to tie our shoes and like wait a little longer to see how it's gonna like. You hit me with you hit my soul with a brick. Oh, fucking cute. Yeah, it was so great. I was just like, I'm doing what fucking Hanson's doing right now, just hanging out.
Hanging
Yeah,
out.
he goes, "Oh, is there a fight happening over there? I didn't even notice.
Oh,
That's
it's not my
crazy. I didn't know
business.
Ronnie Seebok was talking to that lady that I knew that wore that very nice black dress.
Oh, it's not my business at all, baby."
All the
A real nice.
time, hanging out wherever Ozzy went, always trying to look good, hitting and sniffing around.
Yeah, well, I don't think so anymore.
Yeah, dude, he's a mean lady.
Come on, just give me $20.
This is great.
You know, it seems to me everybody on the block is getting something for their $20.
He's gonna hook.
They didn't do a good job crudding her up.
No,
She
she's
has
hot.
a little bit of a chapped lip. Which
Yeah,
is
just
normal
put
for
some
Vancouver
chapstick
at this
on.
time.
Yeah.
This chick's too pretty, and they just fucking armpits bald.
Yeah, they
Fucking,
should
she's together.
Yeah, she has no makeup on.
It doesn't look like she smells bad.
City, I remember. God, you were so hot. Dripping all off Ozzy's arm. You were really something. And now look at you. All nappy and beat up. I don't think so.
All right.
Too smooth for that.
But you want some of this?
Yes.
But you. I'll front you the cash.
Are you talking to me?
No, wait, he's technically should be too far away to even know what the hell they're talking about. He goes, cash for what?
But yeah, you have to act like you weren't listening. You go, excuse me?
Yeah, he goes, how about you? What? He goes, I'll front you the cash. Cash, what are we talking about?
For Joseph George Rage Enterprise?
Yeah. You want me to go in there and find out what the enterprise is?
I pretty much go in here a few times a week anyway. What's going on?
You need me to.
He's got a single occupancy bathroom he lets me use. Is that what you're asking about? JGR? JGP?
JGP Enterprise lets me take a dump in there if I need to. He knows it's next to 333.
Sorry, baby.
Seebok with that mental warfare.
Damn, he is brutal. This time he didn't do the 360. He just pulled over like he's supposed to.
Dude,
Now
an 87. It's funny how hilarious that an 87 fucking like the nice car is still looks like such a hunk of shit now.
God.
Are those hubcaps?
That's a 7 Series BMW. That is the top of the line
Yeah.
BMW.
Is what Ronnie Seebok did mean? Sure.
Yes.
Is he still in high school? Yes. Is that the best way to get back at a girl in high school for not wanting to date you?
Yes.
Absolutely.
He always does the coolest thing for sure. Because, dude,
I mean, there's so many girls in my high school that if, yes, absolutely. But there's so many girls that if that, my dream would be like, one day, maybe in a week, you're going to come back as a fucking beat up crack whore and I'm going to turn you down.
Yeah. I'm going to offer you money for sex and you're going to say yes. And I'm going to say, no, you're gross.
That happened to me with the first girl. You know that Dan, the first girl I ever drove. When I would take
wild in bed,
I would take strippers to bachelor parties. When I was like the driver guy for that, that was fun. Yeah, the girl I thought she was so hot. The first girl I ever drove, and then like a year or something later, I drove her again for a different company. It just happened to be her that I drove around, and she just was just all junked out and looked terrible. And she was definitely like on the idea that she was like gonna that she would hook up. Like she was definitely throwing vibe that she wanted to hook up, and I was like, like, you have
That's pretty cool. You got to have a fucking Ronnie Seebok moment.
But it wasn't like from high school. No, the high school would be great.
Hey, I don't want to put my hat on.
Learn anything?
Ray.
When he puts the hat back on, by the way, you could really see he thinks about the hair.
Yeah.
Yes, she's.
The world is very
Those two guys are like, I actually cannot do better.
I mean, like,
yep.
Yeah.
Shit, like, oh well, we're leaving our post here in front of 333.
Dude, we get a whole fucking. I was pumped about this. We get a whole fucking blowfish scene.
I'm glad the scene is coming up here. Right now, this is ethically The shittiest thing anyone's done on this show.
Go home.
This?
I got work.
Not
to do.
this.
No,
The
you don't.
scene
The
that
day's
this
over.
leads
Go
to.
home. You don't understand. Yeah, I do. Look. You know what I do when the toilet stops up in my house?
Yeah. I can't believe I forgot this.
Blowfish, yeah. Blowfish is
can't
giving him
imagine.
shit. And then Johnny Depp asked him to go out for drinks.
You can't work all the time.
It's a real quick turn of events. He goes, hey, well, you know, you're right. Let's
So
go.
this
Let's
is
go
what
get
you
some
guys
drinks.
come to all the time.
This is fucked up. This is so fucked up.
Man. So
Ethically, morally, the friendship wise, just to like come with me on a sting. There's no reason to
so
say
this
come
is
with me
what
for
you
drinks.
guys come to all the time. Sort of.
He's just happy to be there.
He clearly thinks Johnny Depp is super cool, and he's like, whoa, dude, I'm gonna get to fucking kick it with you.
They really also, I just back up 15 seconds.
Voltron. Oh, you Voltron. Oh, you Voltron.
As only loose pieces of paper on the ground. Still no way to show a shade
That's
neighborhood.
funny. This is not what I pictured.
By the way, is that the car that he killed the guy that was driving it?
Yes.
So he's just driving a dead man's car.
Any minimal
Not
looking
worried about it
into-
at all.
Any minimal looking into this, he's fucking with cops who could simply go, show me the registration, please. Who is this? This isn't you. Who is this? Oh, this is the guy who was just we found dead in a parking lot. Well, Ronnie,
Let
we
me
have to
run
take you
this,
some-
yeah.
I have some questions for you, Ronnie. Can I see your gun? Can I see your gun, please?
I got a question for you. I don't know that this was linked to him, but I guess it was.
Maybe you should be a detective.
Oh, dude, this is some Seebok eggs.
I got it. This place got character. Be cool, will you?
It's crazy that Seebok and this black dude hang out with just white bikers. Yeah,
Tommy Chapman. Officer Tommy Chapman. Officer Tommy Hanson.
Hanson.
What are you doing here?
Canadian pool hall, dude.
Hi, Sal Benducci.
Yeah.
Yeah. You a cop? No, I'm a maintenance engineer. What are you doing here? Gonna have a drink, maybe shoot some pool. Oh, you mean this is an official business? This isn't an official call? No. Well, it seems to me like every time
What do
you
you
guys
think?
come
What's the
around,
moment where you think Banducci goes, oh shit, right here?
Official.
He already doesn't like what's
see how you were
happening.
doing.
Who? Blowfish. Look at his face. He's like, oh shit.
I just wanted to see how you were doing.
Yeah.
Just wanted you to know I was thinking about you. I was thinking about
Seabok doesn't like him
He's
either.
being harassed.
And I was thinking about Ozzy's old
This
job.
black dude's up in his shit. He's terrified.
Yeah.
And I was wondering if all this doesn't fit together somehow.
You know, weird that they kind of flirt. You know,
Oh yeah.
Everybody flirts with Depp.
and Seebok flirt
There's
real heavy.
definitely a sexual
Aoki flirted
tension.
with him. Everybody flirts with the Depp. Everybody.
Two guys that look this good without facial hair? Come on, man. They're bound to fucking smooch. They don't even
Don't
have
you guys-
stubble.
Oh, damn it.
It's okay. You come back.
there?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we can
we'll
hear
be
you
back
back
in a second.
You guys don't think he looks like Anthony Kiedis at all?
Oh, damn.
Yeah, a little bit.
I think I dropped
See,
out.
They both have.
No, you're back.
They
You're
both have-
back.
They both have they have the very straight hair.
He looks a lot like Anthony Kiedis.
Yeah, it's that pin straight hair.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a ting, it's I'm a ding, oh, I'm a ding.
Zippa
I'm
bonga
gonna
bonga da
kiss
bing
you.
bang bong.
Yeah, I want to kiss you, Johnny Depp, but I'm gonna sing a bong.
I only good songs, other people's songs. Rap.
When you do a cover song.
Boongago dago bing a bong bang a bing a donga donga.
You must want to die or something.
Yeah.
You know, you must want to die or something, because there's no other reason you should be in here. Maybe you hate your life.
Yes.
Completely illegal.
I didn't come here to bust you, okay? I came here to
Completely illegal.
See where he
cocks
pulls the
it.
gun. See
He
where he pulls
cocks
the
the
gun.
gun.
Did he pull it from his pocket?
Let's see. Yep.
I didn't come here to bust you, okay? I came here to talk to you. Yo, cop.
Sal. Blowfish didn't ask for this.
It's cool. Let him go.
I mean,
And he's still
so crazy. Look at this sexy ass girl belt.
Now what are you gonna do? Huh? You're cooked. You see, I got 5 witnesses in here says you hit me first. Now,
Absolutely true.
I take your little
I mean, those
gun,
witnesses are not going to
back
be
in your pocket.
big hits with the jury.
Not at all.
on cross whatever examination, they'll have some issues.
Yeah, they're going to definitely they're
But
yeah,
the truth is on his side.
But the truth is on his side. He came into his place and just fucked with him while they were simply shooting pool.
They will tell the exact same story. Punched him in the stomach with the right hand, pushed him onto the pool table.
Spit gum on me. Said that I was gonna die.
But they're also willing to walk. They're also willing to walk away from like many other crimes. Okay, this is a bar. This bar here clearly lets underage kids in to drink. Now they may not. I have a feeling. I have a feeling. By the way, this happens a few times. We've seen, I think, kids in bars in this show. And I will say this: that might come into play that no one's over questioning it because Canadian production. I think you could drink when you were like
18.
Yeah, it wasn't even younger at one point.
Except in the Waxer one, he was like, "Show me your ID," to a 21-year-old, and he's like, "How about this for ID?"
You see, I got 5 witnesses in here says you hit me.
Oh, and the kids who found the money too. The kids who found the money. Remember, it was like, "Show me your ID," and he was like, "He held up like money."
They didn't think like
pay it off for the martini.
First. Now, if I was you, I'd take your little gun and I'd put it back in your pocket and I'd turn around and I'd walk out of here.
Put it back in your pocket.
Put it right back. See, even he too.
Come on, Sal, let's go.
Why you got pushed out?
Yo, Sal. Nice to meet you.
That's pretty nice. Good job, Seebok.
Nice to meet you.
I'm a Seebok guy. Oh, dude, this outfit again. This guy cannot dress to his emotions.
He wants to fuck. That's what he's dressed to. He's looking to fuck.
He's sex pesting. He's sex pesting.
I mean, look, he's like, hey, I was on my way to a speedboat. I figured I'd stop by.
Sorry, Tubbs got shot.
Our working relationship is too important. We made a mistake. We won't do it again.
She's wearing the same outfit. He went home and changed.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
He freshened up.
He did.
Doesn't matter what her pussy smelled like, 'cause that's always good.
I'm a
He's like,
janitor.
I know I'm going for an island thing, but it
I'm
was
a
a
good
different
janitor.
There's Aoki.
Just
I don't
laugh
wanna be a
about how a fucking civilian almost got killed.
Don't do that again.
Laughing at it.
That wasn't funny. Why did you take me there? You know what's great? You don't look like a cop. That's because I'm not a cop. Excuse me, can I get my friend another drink, please?
Man, how great is it got to be that if you're Johnny Depp, you can just put on any hat and still look good?
I know. God, they put stupid Jenko's dumb little fucking pud hat, and then he puts it on. And he's like, it's an uncool look, dude.
Hey, look, I'm Benny and June. Look, I'm Benny and June.
Oh, hey, I'm pulling this off pretty good.
You still think that guy killed Ozzy? Yeah, I do. He went pretty crazy when I brought it up.
Actually, my guess would be that it's Johnny Depp's actual hat they let Blowfish wear, and that's why he took it back in the scene.
Oh, interesting. And Janko makes it look dorky.
Right.
Yes. He makes it cool out dorky instead of vice versa.
And Depp just shows you it's simply the face, man. Simply the face.
Wait, this is weird as fuck. She throws out so many mixed signals on this part right here.
Yo, fuck Judy Hoffs, man. Then she goes, we're not going to do it again. Sit over here really close to me.
That's what I mean.
Both are just forgiven. No, we don't have to apologize anymore.
That'd be real nice.
That'd be real nice. You are over my apartment, though. We should get out of here right now. The look is bad.
Yeah.
Come on.
I mean,
why?
Why?
Why? You're friends, Jay. If you were at my apartment, I would never ask you to sit next to me on a 3-seater. If you're already on a 1-seater.
So bad I want to now. I'm just like, hey, man, sit down.
Come sit over here.
Oh, right next to you, too. I mean, and he just turned over the Brazilian churrascaria thing, so it's coming.
To be such a nice guy.
Don't tell nobody. Or I'll tell them all that you snore.
I don't snore. Much.
I hate it. I hate that that's how it's resolved. I hate that that's how that's resolved.
You shouldn't have gone to that pool hall.
That was awful. Pause for a second.
You can think Ronnie killed all...
Adobo really fucking gets it.
We got to talk about inter-office romances.
Yeah.
And the problems.
I just disagree. You should have went to that pool hall. That was stupid. It's like, you're killing people.
Yeah.
With semi-regularity.
Yeah, it was bad for me to go to a fucking pool hall.
Yeah, what are you talking? You're shaking out drug dealers.
He's like, you should have went to that pool hall with that square next to you. You go alone, so you can.
You do the dirt. You do the dirt, you can't get recognized, baby.
This guy's Popeye Jones, and suddenly he's fucking clean.
Yeah.
See all you want, but until you get something solid, it don't mean a thing.
Tell me about it.
Sometimes you don't feel like you make a dent at all.
That's why you gotta kill kids.
You ask a kid in the 4th grade what's a drug, he tells you it's something his mommy gives him when he's sick. You ask that same kid in the 7th grade what's a drug, he tells you it's something to get him high.
So you know some cool song players. I get it.
Well, we losing in there somewhere. Stay lost.
Yeah, but there's lots
Well,
of
if a 16-year-old tells you that drugs is something his mommy gives him when he feels sick, would be as weird an answer as something that gets you high. That would be a weirder answer.
Are you still breastfeeding for your mommy? You seem...
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, what are drugs? Hey, do you kids know what drugs are? Could you imagine the one kid that raised his hand in high school in an assembly, and they go, "Hey, anybody in here want to tell me what drugs are?" And a kid raises his hand and he goes, "It's what my mommy gives me when I'm sick." That kid is going to have the shit kicked out of him for the rest of his high school career.
Even the regular nerds are gonna go like, "We got one."
Oh, dude, this guy's the worst officially.
They go, officer, I mean to tell you, he's mentally retarded. You're talking to a person that doesn't understand what you're asking.
So was the Hoffs Penhall story was that just wrapped up, or does it come back?
That's totally wrapped.
Okay, hold on, guys. We got to talk about this.
Yeah.
What is going on here? Why would you choose this to pay off from the writer's point of view, and then from the characters themselves' point of view?
I'm telling you what, they're leaving it semi-open, and the fact that she called him over, I bet is actually a little more thought out than we think. And I can almost guarantee that they will, in fact, it'll come when they fuck again, or maybe even a couple at some point.
I'd like that. I would really like that.
I bet they attempt dating at some point, and I'm saying that from a place that like I don't have any strong memory of this show that they didn't do that, so it's very possible they did.
Yeah.
It's just crazy how it all went south that fast.
So now he's just like giving them a monologue of like, everything sucks, and that's why I got to be a good cop. And then,
does he give a story about a girl? There was a girl, beautiful.
Oh yeah.
You don't really think that?
You can't contain this stuff. Anyone can make it. In any case.
It's more about how fucking crack is everywhere. And then Hoffs, of course, finds out where a crackhead lives. Because Hoffs has that knowledge.
Back it up 10 seconds. You can tell it's Vancouver. Wait for it. The bus seat. Hold on. Oh no, back up a little more.
It slips right through your fingers.
Where's the bus?
Squeeze, kill each other over it. Contain it.
Let's see, this is in Chinatown.
It slips right through your fingers.
Come on, show
You
this.
know the area well enough.
Yeah.
Oh, where the fuck
God
was
damn it. I don't know. There was a guy sleeping on the bus stop. It's all written in China. There you go.
Oh, right there. Yeah, all the China.
This is
Yeah.
total Chinatown. All the signs are
That's
China.
hilarious.
Yeah, that's really funny to go. So is it probably just a problem in Chinatown?
It seems like the Yakuza would take care of this.
The Piedmont has a Chinatown?
They have a triad? They have a triad problem in the Piedmont? How do you know where she lives?
You were here.
Oh, this is just the girl telling you that she's a bad hooker.
What do you want?
That's her complaint.
Oh, yeah, she's like, I'm not good at hooking.
Yeah, what?
By the way, Hoffs is just fucking mean.
You're still a junkie. Don't be a junkie. You're a terrible hooker.
Yeah, I've looked better.
I'll be honest, she hasn't looked a ton better.
Okay.
She also was always positive.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's very upbeat for a
She's like, I'm not good at hooking, but I'm trying to get my kid back. Well, we'll get there.
Come back, spin.
Enough.
Yeah, right here.
That's not good
See,
enough.
Hoffs just shits on her.
That's just not good enough. The drugs make you so you got to be a hooker.
Yeah.
I love this. It's an immediate yes.
they do.
That's the funniest fucking. That was so funny. The drugs make it so you got to be a hooker. She goes, yeah.
Did they make you movies?
Now you understand. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Did they make you have Kaylee? Don't try to tell me you were doing crack all that time, because you wouldn't have lasted this long.
Just that's how good I am at it.
I'm so good at crack.
Understand how it is.
Do you want to die, darling?
No, you dipshit.
Do you want
No, I want more crack, idiot. Are you even listening to me?
I mean, what?
Do you want to die? No, if I die, I can't do crack.
Just give me some crack so you can see what I'm talking about, you fucking bitch. It's great.
Judy, try some crack.
Ain't no other feeling like it in the world.
You gotta try heroin,
Dude, I love
darling.
that so much. So the crack makes you hook. Yeah, absolutely.
Because I was worried about you, darling.
It's so funny. It always looks so easy.
What? All right, we can fast forward through this. I'm on crack,
yeah.
but I'm sad.
Ah, great scene here.
No helmet, very dangerous.
This is again. Now this is when the Hispanic guy, comes to tell Doug he might be right, but still never breaks tone of "I don't fucking like you" or anything about you.
Also, check out Penhall rocking the white supremacist jacket.
He's got a bomber on, and I will say also maybe one of the gayest motorcycles I've ever seen. This is like the motorcycle that your great grandfather left down to you.
Yeah, that's a World War I bike.
Yeah, like a leather helmet with goggles.
Yeah, got a sidecar.
With fucking Wonder Woman's boyfriend.
You called me. What do you want?
That's what I did call you.
I don't know what you're doing. I don't know why you're doing
I
it.
don't know why.
But I got something I want to tell you.
Here I am.
What I told you about the roof, that's true. Or as true as I can tell you. If anything did happen up there on the roof, we didn't know about it.
All right, unfurl your brows.
But I ain't so sure you're wrong.
What?
I thought you said you didn't see.
100% on your side.
About a year back, I was on a drug bus with Adabo when there used to be more rock houses.
Yeah, we all hear about that.
There was
Yeah,
a
it's doing
kid.
pretty good to Piedmont right now.
So, if you guys keep referring to it as back when there used to be a lot of rock houses, that means that it's actually effective and there are less crack.
You guys
houses.
doing great.
Yeah.
Heard about this.
I never really been sure Adabo didn't beat that kid to death. The CPR, all that stuff, I mean, that's true. But Adabo educated that kid pretty good first when he couldn't find any
Using the term
rocks.
educated.
Educated him with his fist.
Educated.
Educated him with his nightstick.
Educated him.
But I just wanted you to know that maybe you're not crazy. That maybe something did happen up there in that roof. That
Education.
Maybe it wasn't the only time it ever happened.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, why are you speaking to me in riddles?
Also, if a man leaves the house at 6 p.m. with 4 legs and goes back to work at 8 a.m. with 7 legs, what is he? He's a man carrying his family. Yes.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
I love how this guy was like, I want to tell you this. Now I'm going to leave without really getting any reaction from you. I just want to tell you and goodbye.
Yeah, so I'm gonna look around suspiciously. By the way, and I think all of us. I bet Dan, also you. For a moment, it does look like he's gonna just steal Doug's bike.
That'd be great if he just got on it and rode away. Who the
Hi.
fuck is that?
I got a call. There's a kid I'm interested in. This
Champion Queen.
Real long hair? Yeah, lots of gold, Ronnie Seebok.
Wait.
I just slapped it on the desk.
I didn't understand why they were here.
We didn't even see Seebok get arrested.
He got arrested. Well, they just didn't show it. He just got arrested again.
Again?
Yep.
It's Officer Tommy. You following me around? Yes, I'm still on it, Ronnie. Sooner or later. Ooh. Let me tell you something.
Cobra Kai shirt? No.
Well, that's how the Seebok shirt's got to look right there.
I just want you to listen to one thing here. I'm
Crew neck sweat.
Good. Whatever it's worth, for a guy like you and a job like this, so you can sleep good at night. I didn't kill Ozzy. Could you hang on a second? I'm gonna grab a pencil and write this down. And try to prove it. I didn't do it. You're not gonna believe me, and it doesn't really make a difference. But I didn't do it.
And it's actually worked out good for him.
Yeah.
I love that.
I may have done a lot of nasty things in my time. Might even killed somebody.
Weird thing to say in a police department.
Yeah, a week after you killed somebody.
Very brazen move to just in a cop station just go, I've killed people.
Still,
even driven its car, a 7 Series, gray BMW.
Even upon being arrested, still it seems like no one has really dug into his thing. Although I will say this, that might be the reason he's in jail. Perhaps is for that murder.
No, he wouldn't be walking, dude.
No. I don't mean it's why he's in jail right now. I'm saying why he's in jail when he comes back
4 years from now
in season 4.
We're gonna have to wait and see.
Okay, let's hope so. It's not an unsolved murder.
There it is.
You did me a favor.
Really?
Yeah. See, the word on the street is that I'm a shooter. And you put it there.
Good job, Hanson.
I'm a killer. Took Ozzy out. Got all this turf. It's because they're afraid of me. Thank you, buddy.
Seebok's the fucking man. Ronnie Seebok, the best. Ronnie Seebok's the fucking man. He's got there's the shirt.
This shirt is the best shirt. Like, what are you doing? Why is it's a rusty shirt?
It's the headline of this show, of this 2-part thing, is the shirt that fucking Fuller is wearing.
It's bananas.
It's got so many buttons and flaps and I mean, he's dressed like Tito Jackson. It's crazy looking.
It looks like it looks like a space station. It looks like they were like, oh, how do we get a Star Wars shirt into 21 Jump Street?
If you do a spin before every line.
His daughter made it in like home ec class or something. Like, I believe that. It doesn't make any sense. I couldn't even guess how you put it on.
No.
It's like a pullover button down. What is it?
I didn't believe you, Doug.
Yeah.
But I never stopped believing in you.
See?
Wow.
This bullet came from the roof. It was from a Dabo's gun, regulation 9mm.
It's a very convoluted description he gives
This
here.
is one of the bullets that killed Ozzy.
By the way, that's not what bullets look like, I think, when they're inside.
Yeah, I don't think they blow up like that.
They don't stay.
Killing kids from roofs, shaking
They
down
don't stay in
dealers,
that
civil rights be
shape.
damned. It rang a bell, said street justice to me. So I checked. They match.
Street justice.
These two drawings of bullets match.
So he exterminated Ozzy. He like just assassinated him. 5
killed him.
in his chest.
Just shot a 16-year-old kid
with his own fucking police gun.
Yeah, with his service revolver. What an idiot.
3 people on that roof.
Hey, I never said I was a genius. I said I was a good cop.
I like to kill.
By the way, those pictures are so funny. He goes, you notice the shading on this bullet's the same as the shading on this drawing of a bullet.
Emo.
I wish I'd known him then.
Aww.
I made it 15 minutes ago on a double.
Captain Fuller, I'm going to go get some lunch. Come back later. We'll talk about that ninja costume you're wearing.
Also, can I ask who unpacks for a suicide?
Yeah. And why do you bring so many clothes?
It's a good question.
Oh, it's his award for cop of the year or something. Yeah. It's like, it's such a, you can't even tell. It goes, it just says, you can't tell what it's for.
It's just like, you're a good cop.
I got a plaque once.
Jimmy Dabo's the fucking man.
I know a man, good cop, good young cop.
Good young
He's a Piedmont. Ain't no good cop no more.
Yeah.
20 minutes later, gunshot to the head.
Congratulations, champ, on his medals of valor. It's such a weird
cop. Champ cop.
Champ cop. Dude, Jimmy Adabo, champ cop. Gets the call.
Penhall, Douglas, Jimmy Adabo here. How you doing? Where are you? Doesn't make any difference.
God, by the way, he's a married guy. Might have kids. Just kill. They never get into this at all.
No, they do.
But he has kids.
They do.
Yeah.
You're a good cop, Douglas. There's some things I gotta tell you.
Write this down.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you everything.
The Deb comes out unfazed by seeing this guy's suicide.
I'm Sergeant James Adabo.
Yeah, Deb doesn't give a shit.
Been with the force 18 years.
He's like, I know another.
There was nobody in his life he could have shared this with more than Doug Penhall, who was partnered up with for 4 days.
Yeah, he's so upset about this. Yeah, he stayed with Doug Penhall. his guy who in the off time just like Spuds McKenzie just got back from Nam.
Hey, what's up, Party Rambo?
Yeah, by the way, he changed again before he went out there.
My own Vietnam friends. Yeah, he did. He goes, "Let me put on a Hawaiian shirt for this." This is the most hilarious ending than any of the shows.
This is great.
No previous enrollments.
Just get the crackhead help.
I think you'd be a successful applicant to the program.
Look at each other.
Oh yeah.
We can put you in for the first available space. Next opening will be in 4 months.
What a hilarious ending.
What a
He goes, just so you know, we don't care about people. By the way, you can get into a program immediately. I think always.
Not always. That's actually like a big problem with drug rehabilitation. Is like a lot of places that are good, you can't get beds for because.
Oh well, yeah. If you're going like the Promises place, but I mean, if you want help, like, don't they get you help? Like, I mean, I thought they do. I thought that was
this fucking Darlene ain't going to Betty Ford clinic.
Yeah, she ain't going.
It certainly isn't 4 months.
I mean, I don't know, man. I've heard like you hear horror stories about people on opiates that fucking are told like, yeah, wait.
They're liars, Dan. Stop believing them. Fuck them.
Shockingly good point.
No, maybe it is that bad, but it isn't funny like the way to take the stance on it. He goes, "We'll get you in 4 months, so try not to hook or do drugs till then."
It is a good Patrick Hasbro, like over the top, like it ain't that easy though.
Yeah.
Think about that before next week's dumb episode.
Even when you're trying to be better, it's still bad.
God, I think we could all agree. I don't think it's going to get any better than Ronnie Seebok as far as a bad guy. But next week's episode,
oh, buddy, I think the next 2 weeks are some fucking bangers.
Oh,
because
buddy.
Next week is Ari's old friend Pauly Shore in Two for the Road. He's in the screen grab.
21 Jump Street.
Yeah, I saw the screen grab. It's like, wow.
And then the episode after that is just titled After School Special.
Yes.
Man, I hope it is one.
You think it has to be? Maybe that'll be. I'm Johnny Depp, and I don't know a lot about AIDS.
I hope that's that. I don't know. We're just
going to see that at some point, which is going to be very exciting.
I'm Johnny Depp, and I don't know a lot about AIDS, but I know a lot about getting your friends jobs that don't deserve it.
Johnny Depp will never be questioned about the stepping the line that he did with Blowfish. It'll go completely
gone. They'll just be friendly again, just like every show from the 80s, and they don't have recurring like, oh, remember that 2 years ago when you took me on a fucking sting? Somebody put a fucking gun to my head. One of these N-words put a fucking gun to my head, you asshole!
You almost fucking killed me.
I've been in therapy.
I almost died. I can't make love to my wife, Mrs. Blowfish. Make sure you email us at sixthandjumppodcast@gmail.com. You can spell it SIXTH or just the letter or the number 6TH.
Anything you want to tell us, dude. These fucking emails are great about shit we missed and interesting factoids. I believe I used that correctly, that word. Yeah, they're great. They're awesome. Thank you very much for helping us.
Yeah, we'll catch you guys next week. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Down at the chapel for a little fucking whistle version of 21 Jump Street.
Dude, Mike Epps is so great at that.
He's so funny. Dude, he's
at the old black guy. Use words like pistol. Where my pistol?
Dude, Little Rel is really good at that too in his stand-up. When he does like his old black dad, it's really funny. Go get my jacket. I'm gonna get my jacket and go outside and whoop these young motherfuckers' ass.
With my pistol.